What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again here. Sorry for the wait with another one. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the LAN of PlayStation and Xbox, as well as PC and Nintendo. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Holy freaking smokes, dude. Not good. Not good. Today is very depressing, bro. Very, very depressing time to buy electronics, to be a gamer. It sucks really, really bad, man. This stuff here is, you know, here I am last year, was all excited about 2025 and everything. And oh my God, 2025, all these new games and, you know, all, you know, Switch 2, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, you know what I mean? Every freaking thing is going up in price. You know, whether it's not something getting delayed, it's something going up in price. And it's just getting harder and harder every single day. Your paycheck stays the same. And every time you turn around, 10%, 20% more, you know, 30%, 40% more. Like, these graphics cards are just getting out of hand at this point. I've seen, what was it, Power GPU out on Twitter. They made a video this morning talking about, you know, another increase again on all electronics, you know, freaking GPUs, motherboards, processors, everything. And they got to go up on their price because they price to bill. You know what I mean? So they're building PCs. They're going to put a upcharge to cover their bottom line. And then already, you know, with the increase on top of that, same thing with the Switch 2 situation. This stuff is a mess. I literally want to put my hand on my face right now and just not take it off because it is so freaking sad, right? This stuff is affecting our industry big time, 100%. There's no denying it. You know, Switch 2, you know, getting ready to drop and stuff like that. Okay, people are already upset at the fact that Mario Kart 8 World is $90, right? People are already upset, and I do agree. 100%. I'm a consumer first, bro. Regardless, I'm a content creator. I am not exempt from this. Like, this is 100% affecting every single person, content creator, you know, consumer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And this should be cheaper. Game prices should be cheaper, but with the way how things are right now, this is going to affect every single thing. Every single form of digital media or video games will be affected. You know what I mean? So this is not a game. And this is why I'm always going to be outspoken and I'm always going to speak my mind, because right is right, wrong is wrong. Should Mario Kart 8, should Mario Kart World be, you know, $69? 100%. It should not be $90. It should not be $80. But this is what we got to deal with, guys. You know what I mean? And I know recently we heard GTA 6 is supposed to, I guess, go up in price or whatever the case may be. It's supposed to be $100. Remember, we were talking about this for like months ago, even into last year. You know, hey, GTA 6 might cost $100. And a lot of people are like, no, it's not going to happen, or whatever. And I mean, look at the reality now. A Switch 2 game is costing $90 freaking dollars, right? So the possibility of GTA 6 being $100 to start out the gate is a very, very high possibility, right? So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Now, freaking Switch 2 pre-orders is delayed, officially delayed. Nintendo actually put out an official statement to all media outlets in regards to this stuff. We were supposed to get the pre-orders on the freaking 9th and here in the US, and not happening because of all this stuff going on right now in our country. So it's I don't know, dude. I just don't freaking know what we're gonna do. I really don't know what we're gonna do. And it's like, Nintendo is in a position where and then not only that too, we just talked about the price of, the games being $80 and $90. But check this out. The price of the console more than likely is going to go up, which I did make a video talking about this yesterday. Y'all think this is a joke. The price of the console will go up because of the tariffs. So think about what I'm saying, right? For those of you that was watching the direct, some of y'all probably were trolling, or some of y'all probably were being serious, or whatever the case may be, right? $450 is too much money. Well, guess what? You're going to be paying more now because all this delay. Yes, the console is still dropping on June the 5th, but because of all the tariffs and all this stuff going on, they have to delay it and reassess everything. So the price of the Switch 2 is more than likely going to go up. So if you can't afford $450 now, you for doggone sure ain't going to be able to afford the new price. Man, this sucks, dude. This is like this in every second, every little second you turn around. You know what I mean? I woke up, I have all these messages. Oh man, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that, look at this. You know what I mean? 10% on this, 20% on this, 30% on this. Stuff that's coming from China, 30%, 10%, 20%, 46%. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It sucks, man. It sucks. And you know what's going to happen? A lot of people, are just going to just be left out who just can't afford it. This is just what it's going to be, man. Like, is either you can afford it or you can't. Until things go back to normal, God knows when that's going to happen. It seemed like the entire 2025 is going to be like this. I'm not joking. And see, last year, I said this even about the PS5 Pro. I said this last year. I said, if you want a PS5 Pro, stop friggin' waiting around. If you have the money to get one, go ahead and do it. Because that potentially is probably going to go up in price too. Like, I mean, I just saw, y'all think I'm joking right now? I just saw an article from the ESA. The ESA is saying the tariffs will have a real and detrimental impact on the video game industry. You hear what I'm saying? Hear me loudly and clearly now. This is not a joke. The ESA is saying that the tariffs that's going on right now, it will have a detrimental impact on our video game industry. That goes for every friggin' thing. Consoles, games, everything that you can think of is going to go up in price. Significantly go up in price. I told you guys. I knew this was going to happen. So most people were laughing and be like, "Oh, you buying it?" You know what? I'm happy and thank God I was blessed enough to be able to get a 5090 when I had the chance. Thank God. Shouts to my man Skillful. Shouts to my man Thailand. You guys know who you guys are. Thailand, thank you so much for that 5090 when you did, because getting a 5090 now is literally out of it. Yeah, I couldn't even do it if I even tried. A PS5 Pro, price is not affected yet. Shouts to my man Skillful. I appreciate you, bro, because I can only imagine as we progress later down into this year where the prices are going to go. With GTA 6 supposedly coming out, the demand for the PS5 Pro is going to be through the freaking roof. It's going to be a freaking train wreck, right? Potentially, the price of that is probably going to go up. People are already, I don't know if you guys been paying attention to the articles that's been going out, but yesterday was an article written up saying that PlayStation gamers are worried with the price of Nintendo Switch games being $80 to $90, people are worried on the PlayStation side that Sony is going to follow suit. What happens if Sony follows suit? What happens if the PS5 goes up in price and the PS5 Pro goes up in price? What are y'all going to say then? Because it ain't just Nintendo. This is going to affect our entire freaking industry. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's already bad enough. People can't even afford $70 games. You know what I mean? Like most people, you know, hey, you say whatever you want to say about Game Pass, but hey, man, Game Pass is saving a lot of people right now. You know what I mean? PlayStation Plus, whenever, you know, they have games that are in, you know, PlayStation Plus, you know, some of these newer games that are in there. Like the last big one was, you know, Dragon Age, Veilguard. Like, this is not a joke, man. Like, bro.
Who was the one during our Nintendo Direct stream telling folks these tariffs are the reason the price will rise for the Switch 2?
Yep.
Hashtag told you so.
Yep. There you go. There you go, Mr. Nix. There you go. Thank you for the 5. Like I said, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Launching a console, Nintendo tried to do everything they possibly could to manufacture this stuff and to get this stuff ready to go here in the US before all this stuff. Nvidia was trying to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Trying to rush to manufacture 5090s and 5080s to avoid all this stuff. And too little, too freaking late. All of them graphics cards got slapped with tariffs on them. You see what I'm saying? So this is not a freaking joke. And right now, if you think $450 is too much money, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. It's fixing to go even higher than that now. Don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Because it's only going to get worse before it gets better. The rest of this entire year is going to see huge price increasing on all form of electronics, all form of video games. It ain't just going to be Nintendo, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, some of y'all think this is a joke. I'm not joking. It ain't going to just be Nintendo. It's going to be everybody across the freaking board. I was watching that Power GPU video. Y'all think this is a joke. I can pull up the video right now. The man said the CEO of Power GPU, the man said he just got off. I even sent it to my dad. Man just got off of a phone call, having meetings with all the GPU manufacturers, right? Oh, nope. Another increase again. Oh, so guess what? We got to go up on our prices too. So what do you think is going to happen? If the hardware manufacturers, MSI, Asus, all these manufacturers are going up on their prices because of the tariffs and all this kind of stuff, what do you think is going to happen to the consoles and the accessories and the games and stuff? All of that's going up in price. All of that will go up in price.
We will make our own destiny.
Oh, God help us, dude.
Stuff is gonna be so expensive now.
Yes. Yeah, bro. Yes. Yes. This is not a joke. I wish I was joking, guys. I wish that this was a dream. Guys, this is not a dream. This is not a dream. Okay? This is not a dream. This is reality. Everything. It ain't even just video games. It ain't even just electronics. Everything. Gas, food, anything that's being imported, exported, whatever the case may be, everything will be affected. So it ain't even just video games. And in our happy space, everything around us is going to be going up in price. So this is not a joke, right? And it sucks. Listen, my heart goes out to all of you guys out there who cannot afford video games. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Nintendo. is charging $80 to $90 for Mario Kart World. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it seems like there's going to be a select amount of Nintendo Switch 2 games that are going to be higher than 70. I am sorry. I wish that there was something that I could do about this. It sucks. These prices need to come down, but they're not going to come down, bro. If we're getting hit with every other week, every other month.
You can pre-order from Curry's in-store but have to pay full payment £429.99 if you want it June 5th.
Dang, man. So they're letting you pre-order it in the UK, but you got to pay full price. Hey, at least you can pre-order. At least you can and here in the States, we cannot pre-order. They freaking officially delayed the pre-orders from freaking April 9th. So you know what that means. Price increase. Price increase.
Not a politics kind of guy, but leave it to one certain person to ruin everything. With just the snap of their freaking fingers. Imp emoji, angry emoji. Trump start tariffs trade war. This not good, brothers, six and sisters.
Man, listen, bro. I'm not a politics guy. I'm not. I don't care for politics. That's not my forte. And we're not going to discuss it on this channel. The only reason why we're talking about it on this channel is because it's affecting all of us. It's ruining our happy space, our happy medium, which is video games. Whenever we're dealing with the nonsense that the world is giving us, this is our happy space. This is where we come home from the slavery, from the 9-to-5 slavery, and come home and unwind and turn on our video games and get lost. But unfortunately, our happy medium, our happy space is now becoming a literally depressing space. Because now you got to be busting your brain and trying to figure out, how am I going to afford this? How am I going to afford that? Listen, I can't tell you guys right now. You can even ask my wife. The amount of stuff that I've returned since all of these news been dropping about stuff going up in price. I'm just like, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. Bro, I literally returned my 9070 XT back to Micro Center. I literally I'm returning my MSI Claw 8 AI Plus back to freaking Amazon. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I can't do it. I can't freaking do it.
How much my oxtail dinner's going up?
I don't know, man.
Tax.
That's going to be going up too. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, this is no freaking joke. This is no joke. Can't do it.
I pre-ordered the Mario bundle today. I'm sorry for you, Marlon, and the rest of the U.S. residents.
I appreciate it, Chloe. I appreciate it. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Like, I had to return all of this stuff that I bought just to review it on the channel. I had to because I can't afford. Our channel is not generating enough money for me to keep up with all of this stuff. Like, yes, I can get stuff in, review it on the channel, and then return it within 30 days. I can't afford to keep this stuff with all the tariffs and all this stuff that's going on. I can't do it. So I had to return a bunch of stuff had to just get returned. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? And it sucks because now it's like, okay, well, I want to get the Switch 2. I want to be able to review it on the channel. And now potentially the price of that is going to freaking go up. Right? So now you got to figure out, okay, well, I'm telling you, man, this is like the worst freaking thing that could ever freaking happen to us gamers. The less fortunate out there, the people who are barely making it out there, like the ones who are well off and have it like that, is not so much impacted. But the ones that are not well off and you barely scraping by to begin with, it's going to get even tougher for you now to buy anything. Video game, electronic. Can you imagine paying $90 freaking for a game? We're not talking about early access. We're not talking about collector's edition. $90 freaking for one freaking game. Let that sink in. Yes, people have already been spending $100 on a game. I mean, people are doing it right now. Like the most pre-ordered version of Forza Horizon 5 on PS5. Look it up if you think I'm lying. It's the $100 early access version. So yes, people are already paying $100 for video games. Not everybody, but there are people out there who can swing $100. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. People are already spending that kind of money already. Now, the majority is like, nope, forget that early access. Bro, I'm not signing up for that garbage. Nope, can do. No. This is not going to happen for me. This is not going to happen for me. I'm not signing up for $100. And I feel you. I wholeheartedly feel you. It's too expensive. Right? Just for one video game. I'm right there with you. $90 freaking dollars. That's a lot of money. With taxes, that's $100 for one game. And there are going to be more games. What, somebody tagged me. I was shouts to Sony. They sent us the Last of Us. If you missed out on that stream, check it out after the show. We were streaming Last of Us remastered for PC. Sony sent us the code early yesterday morning. We streamed it on the 5090 rig, and somebody tagged me. I think it was Cheeto, if you're in here. And he said, dog, Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2 is $80 freaking dollars. So a lot of these Switch games for Switch 2 that are enhanced for Switch 2, you're telling me is not $70? You're telling me $80 freaking dollars? $80 freaking dollars? Sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm speaking from the heart right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry this is happening to us. I'm sorry. Most of you guys are not going to be able to afford gaming moving forward. It's only going to get worse. I covered an article yesterday that was saying 80 to 9. I think the analyst firm was called Nico Partners. The analyst firm was called Nico Partners. And they said it ain't just going to be Nintendo. $80 to $90 for games are going to be a standard. Are you hearing me loudly and clearly right now? If you did miss out on that video I made yesterday, $80 to $90 will be a standard within the next 2 years. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. So if games are going to go up $80 to $90 within the next 2 years, where does that leave the PlayStation 6? This is not a joke. Where does this leave the next Xbox? Y'all think this is a game. This is not a game. I am so serious as a heart attack right now. Because I'm right there. I'm for the consumer. I am right there with you guys. I'm not exempt from these games. I don't get every single thing in for review. God bless Sony for sending me games here and there, but I don't get games in like that. I'm not exempt. I'm not rich. I'm not made out of money. I have to work just as hard as you guys do. You see what I'm saying? And God bless the members and the elite members that we have in the nation that sit here and go out of their way to donate for us to get these games and for us to get these things. And it's like, if it's not donated to me and then I have to take my hard-earned money to outside of my YouTube money to go ahead and buy this stuff, I have to return it. If I take $1,000 and go buy a handheld just to review it, after I'm done with the review, I have to return it. I can't afford to keep it. I'm not made out of freaking money. And it's only going to get freaking worse from here on out. It sucks. It's just like, and then it's like, okay, what about the quality of the games? What about the quality of the games? Like, this is also another problem too. Like, the game prices are going up. They said, the Nico Partners, they said yesterday that one of the reasons why Nintendo is charging what they're charging is because of the cartridge that they're putting the Switch 2 games on. It holds more data and it's faster than the previous generation cartridge. So it's a better technology in terms of the cartridge that we had before. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the main reasons why the cost went up. And it's like, man, there's nothing there for the consumer, bro. Like, there's no middle ground, bro. We can't freaking win. We can't win. No middle ground for us. In other words, forget about us. Sucks, man. Sucks.
An article out here projecting $3,500 iPhones.
Bro, y'all think this is a joke. You hear that? I don't know what we're going to do, man. This is tough, bro. This is tough. And you know, even if the Switch 2 goes up in price $100 because of the tariffs, people are still going to buy it. That's the ugly truth. People are still going to freaking buy it. These $80 to $90 games, people are still going to buy it because there are people out there that got it like that. But if you are out there under the sound of my voice and you're just like, man, shaking your head and you're just like, man, I got 3 kids, I got 4 kids, or I got 2 kids and a wife or a husband or whatever your situation is. And you're just like, man, I make enough just to splurge on my video games here and there whenever I can. But now stuff is really going to be out of reach now. Now you really ain't going to be able to afford it. Stuff going up 20, 30%. You're not going to be able to afford it. So you're going to be missing out. And the ugly truth is this. They don't care about you, bro. That's something that I've learned. Something that was brought to my attention. Amazon, Best Buy, all these Target, all these companies, whenever there's a new electronic release, whether it's a console or a GPU or CPU, they don't care about you not getting one. You know what they care about? They care about their money. So they don't care if it's scalpers buying it up. They don't care as long as the money coming in is legit. That's all they care about. That's the ugly truth. They don't care about you. All they care about is your money. So, whoops. If you can't get a Switch 2, whoops, sorry. We don't care. If it does go up in price, $50 more or $100 more, and you can't get one because you either can't afford it or it's sold out before you can get one because of scalpers or because of high demand, they're not going to freaking care. Okay. And here's another thing that they don't care about. With all this price increase because of the tariffs and stuff like that, guess what? They don't freaking care if you can't afford it. They don't. So my heart goes out to people who are genuinely hardworking, 9 to 5, or you have a career, even if you have a really good job and you just like, man, I just can't do it. I feel you, because this stuff gets expensive real quick. You buy the Switch 2, you buy all the games, you buy the camera, you buy the Pro controller, you buy all this stuff. That stuff adds up. I feel you. I hear you. I'm always going to be for the consumer, bro. My heart goes out to you dudes. You know what I mean? Like, it's a struggle for real. Like, we are all gamers, man. We are all the same, man. It's the same objective, same goal, same drive, same dedication. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And this is wrong. There's no two ways about this, man. And if you're defending this, then you're a two-faced freaking hypocrite. I am freaking sorry, because nobody should be defending this stuff. Make sure you tag the stream. Make sure you retweet the stream. Tag Nintendo. I don't care. This is the price needs to go down. But in Nintendo's defense, if they're getting slapped with tariffs and stuff, it's out of their hands. It's out of their hands. They have to go up on the freaking price. It's out of their hands. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to eat that. They're not going to eat that cost. It's got to come from somewhere. Costs, if they get hit with manufacturing costs to produce these Switch 2s, then the money got to come from, they're not going to eat that cost of manufacturing costs when it goes up because of freaking tariffs. Like, they're going to put the cost on us. Same thing with GPUs. Same thing with cases, motherboards, processors. Y'all think this is a joke. AI coolers, RAM, every freaking thing, monitors, phones. Sorry, they're not going to eat the costs. I hope y'all paying attention to what I'm saying right now. So therefore, they do not freaking care. Let me show y'all a video. Y'all think this is a joke. I saw this. I even retweeted this stuff. I wanted to bring this to y'all attention because, man, it's hard out here, bro. It's going to get even harder. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm so dead serious right now. Like, this sucks. This is like, man, I don't even know when things are going to get back to normal. But let me show y'all this. Make sure y'all go follow Power GPU out on Twitter. I need y'all to look at this right now. I need y'all to pay attention. And this is just one segment of our video game industry. This has to do with the PC master race. All right? Pay attention to this video.
So this is just going to be a straight raw video. My team and I had a meeting this morning. For those of you that are not aware, there is going to be another tariff increase on tech. It was another 34% from China. Already the 20% that's being charged. So it's going to be 54% now. And then the companies that were moved.
Did you hear what this man just said? Did you hear what he just said? Okay, let's back up just a little bit so y'all can hear what this man just said. 54%.
Another tariff increase on tech. It was another 34% from China. Already the 20% that's being charged. So it's going to be 54% now. And then the companies that were moving from China to not get hit with tariffs, a lot of them went to Vietnam. And now there's like a 40-something% tariff in Vietnam. So this is going to be a thing that's across the board for everyone. You're going to see CPUs, motherboards, RAM, M.2, GPUs, cases, coolers, just everything go up in price. I don't know how long this is going to last. Again, I don't like to get involved in politics, but unfortunately, this is something that directly affects us, and it affects you guys as consumers. So I just have to come out and let you guys know transparently, we're going to have to raise our prices across the board. This is not just going to be us, obviously. It's going to be for everyone. Every SI company out there, every component you buy, everything's just going to start going up, and we have to prepare for ourselves for it.
Jesus.
I talked about it last night on stream. It's just something that, we try to be as transparent as possible with you all and give you as much information as we can. And this is just a really heartbroken one because we have clients that place orders with us that obviously we do placeholders. And the reason why we do placeholders is for this very reason. For launches, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know the pricing. We don't know the availability. And of course, we're going to get some upset clients. And it's just one of those things that we can't control. So the prices are just increasing so much that the only thing we can do is placeholders. And yes, clients are aware that it's a placeholder and prices are going to change or can change. And so far, we've had to change prices 3 times. So I'm sorry. I truly am. I don't know what else to do. Obviously, I have a company to run and I have to increase our prices so that we stay afloat, type deal. So
okay.
I'm really sorry, guys. This has just been a very horrible launch of new tech this year, and I really, truly apologize. I just wish we manufactured our own GPUs, Power GPU, but yeah, we're nowhere near that. We don't have the capital for something like that. But so sorry, guys. I really am. So we'll keep everyone up to date. We're gonna post some more stuff here later on as we get more information. So again, this just happened yesterday. I posted on my personal account here on Twitter. So once again, I'm really sorry. Have notifications on to stay up to date. I'll keep you guys posted on some more updates if anything else comes through.
Oh God.
I really hope you guys have a good Thursday, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Okay, so that was Power GPU. All right, they do pre-builds and stuff like that. So custom pre-built PCs.
This is just going to be
right. And 56%. 56% increase. Right? He just said they had to change their prices like 3 freaking times. 3 times. Don't know what we're going to do. But you know what? Let's get on with the show. I've already said my piece. I'm truly sorry. The last thing I'm going to say before we get into the topics, I'm truly sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing, because it has nothing to do with me. But my heart goes out to those of you who simply cannot afford. You're probably not going to be able to afford a Switch 2. You're probably not going to be able to get one. The games are going to be ridiculously expensive, right? To the point where you can't even get one. I'm sorry. You know? But we'll see what happens. All right. Let's get on with the show, man. Oh, Lord. God help us all, man. God help us all, dude. This is not a drill. This is not, bro. Oh, God. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with the depressing news, right? That's what you guys are here for. Let's get on with the news, man. It's horrible news all the way across the board. You know, you can't get nothing for MSRP no more. Nothing is for MSRP. So, Marlon, go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Shall we? There it is. The Band-Aid is off. All right, now the bleeding is going to start. Y'all think this is a joke? Right there in front of your face. Look at this right here. Highlighted. You see this? Quote, Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders delayed due to tariffs. Release date still June 5th. The Nintendo Switch 2 is almost here, but customers in the US, look at this, will not be able to pre-order the console on April 9th as originally expected. Y'all think I'm joking? Delayed. Not happening. Okay? So, as you guys can see right here, Nintendo fans won't have to wait much longer to get their hands on the Switch 2. The successor to one of the best-selling video game consoles of all time is slated to release June 5th. Nintendo announced during its hour-long live stream that the fully lifted the veil on, obviously, the Switch 2, and you won't have to wait that long. The initial announcement of the pre-order date of April the 9th, Nintendo has delayed, look at this, Nintendo has delayed pre-orders in the US while it assesses the new tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. And then also it says when pre-orders do eventually go live, the Switch 2 will be available on its own for $450, or the Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart World for $500. Listen to this. However, it's possible prices could change given news regarding tariffs. So we got to pray. We got to freaking pray. You hear me? We got to freaking pray right now that the prices don't freaking change. The fact that they delayed the pre-orders from April 9th, we don't even know when. We don't even, bro, this is not a joke. Like, we don't even know when we're going to be able to pre-order now. Only thing that we know is that, hey, it got delayed. This sucks, man. This is what I was talking about. Now, here is the full statement Nintendo sent GameSpot. So this is the full statement, the full PR statement directly from Nintendo. So this is not a rumor or anything like that. Quote, pre-orders for Nintendo Switch 2 in the US will not start April the 9th, 2025. In order to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions, Nintendo will update timing at a later date. The launch date of June 5th, 2025 is unchanged, end quote. That's directly from Nintendo. Now, major retailers are starting to create store pages for Switch 2 system, as well as first-party accessories and games. GameSpot's Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order guide will continue to evolve as more product listings pop up.
We don't need to pray, Marlon. We need to impeach.
Bruh, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that, man? What are you going to do with that? So how far can you get with that, Ninja? How far? So to finish this off, in addition to the Switch 2 console options, you will find all the first party accessories. So they're basically talking about all this stuff right now, right? So guys, this is horrible news. This is freaking horrible freaking news. Mario Kart World on its own is priced at $80 in digital and physical formats. There it is. It's happening, man. It's happening. This is how everything will go up in price. This is not a joke. Everything will go up in price. Look at this. Switch Pro controller, right? Switch 2 Pro controller, $80.
How far are you getting with praying?
Hey, man. Hey, I listen. I understand if you don't believe in prayer or you believe in God or anything like that, but that's what I believe in. Prayer changed things. And having faith.
They better build a manufacturing plant in the US.
That's going to take too freaking long, dude. That's going to take another 6-7 years before that is even into motion. To build those factories, to build all the stuff that, you know, is affecting, that they're trying to stop, is going to take forever. You see what I'm saying? It's literally going to take forever. So, but like I said, I understand most of you guys don't believe in God. You guys don't pray. You guys don't believe in prayer or have faith or anything like that. But that's what I stand on. I stand on Jesus. I stand on prayer, and I stand on faith. Those are the three things that gets me through life. But hey, for everybody else, hey, to each their own. So you do whatever you want to do, and I'll do whatever I want to do. Case closed. Look at these prices. Look at these prices, bro. Look at these prices, bro. Are you seeing these prices for these accessories? $80 freaking for a Switch Pro controller, right? Switch 2 camera, $50. Joy-Con 2 controller, 2-pack, $90. This is not a joke. And all of this, the reason why I'm showing you all of this right now is all of this is probably going to go up in price. Probably going to go up in price. So it sucks all the way around. You see how expensive all these things are currently right now? This is before the increase is going to happen. So can you imagine if people are already talking about, oh, Joy-Con 2, the Joy-Con 2 controllers are $90. That's too much money. You see what I'm saying? That's too much money. Think about that, bro. So with Nintendo delaying the freaking pre-orders, if the console goes up, the accessories are going to go up too. Man, I don't know what we're going to do, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. But this is what's happening right now. Prices for Switch 2 games, including first-party exclusive, vary by title. For instance, Mario Kart World has an MSRP of $80 freaking, while Donkey Kong Bonanza, a brand new 3D adventure in which Donkey Kong wears pants and smashes stuff, will be $70 at launch. And look at this right here. Enhanced. Oh, pay attention to what I'm showing y'all, because this is not a joke, and I will not repeat this. Enhanced versions of Nintendo Switch hits like Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild will cost $80 and $70 respectively. So Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Starcross World, as well as Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV will retail for $80 each. This is before the tariff increase. So I'm telling you right now, if Nintendo comes back and change the price of the console, it's going to affect the accessories and the games are going to go up. Man, bro, this is not a joke, bro. Even the Switch enhanced games are $80 to $70 respectively. Yes, if you do already have the Switch games already, you can pay for the upgrade fee and upgrade from there. But in case if you don't have these games, you're going to be paying $80 for a Switch game just to play it on the Switch too. Man, bro, this is... Oh, Lord, help us. Help us. Man, this is tough, bro. This is tough. This is going to get tougher, guys. Unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with. And I wanted to bring it to y'all attention right now. Like, the cost of all of this stuff is on the brink of going up. Sorry. I don't make the news. I'm sorry. So I don't know when we're going to be able to pre-order the Switch 2 in the US. Hopefully it's sometime this month. And hopefully the price don't go up. If it does go up, maybe $50 more. So instead of $450, now it's $500, which means the Mario Kart bundle will be $550. So you're talking about can you imagine paying $600 for a Nintendo console? Hear me loudly and clearly right now. If the price increase is just $50, some people are going to be like, nope, can't get it. Just because of $50 increase. Think about that. The most I could see it going up is probably $50. I can't see it going up to $100 more. But think about that. $50 does make a difference. Because the base console without Mario Kart is $450 right now. And if they come back and they change the price and they say, listen, $500 for the base console without Mario Kart, and then with Mario Kart, $549. That's $600. Think about what I'm saying. And most people are already saying, oh, PS5 Pro is too expensive. Is the PS5 Pro too expensive now? Think about it now. Because now if you want to Switch 2, you're probably going to be spending about $600. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Lord have mercy. If you want the Mario Kart bundle, it's going to be $600. $550 for the Mario Kart bundle. $600. If you want the standard Switch 2, $550 with taxes. Think about that. That's almost $600 for the base console with no game. If the price goes up by $50. And let's hope that the accessories don't go up. And I can already see the chat right now. We
will make our own destiny.
Might be time for us to get another hobby because gaming could possibly get very expensive. We're already spending $140 on 2 games now.
Yes. We are already spending $140. Yes, we are. Yes. Our safe, people think this is a joke. Our safe space, our happy medium when we come home from work or we have relationship problems in our lives with our wives and our husbands, and we just want to be like, you know what? I'm done arguing with you. Let me get on the game. That's what I'm talking about. Our happy space that prevents some of y'all from going over the edge. You know what I'm talking about. Or prevent some of y'all from being depressed. That happy space is now becoming a very depressing space now, because it's getting harder and harder for you to be able to afford this luxury that we call gaming. Remember, at the start of this generation, with Sony, right? Sony was the first one. Now it's Nintendo now. First it was Sony, now it's Nintendo. Remember when Sony came out and be like, listen, remember Jim Ryan came out and he was like, listen, you're paying for a premium experience on PlayStation 5 with Demon Souls remake. Remember that? For $70 freaking dollars, and a lot of people was upset with Sony. Remember that? Y'all forget real easy? Everybody was upset. Oh, I'm not buying a PS5. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Years freaking later, here comes Nintendo. Here comes the tariffs. Now, everything is going up in price now. So Sony is probably going to follow suit. Microsoft is going to probably follow suit. Then what y'all going to do? When Sony say, hey, we're going up on the price of the PS5. Bro, this is not the first time. Remember all those price hikes for PS5s in other countries because of inflation years ago? Remember that situation and how there was a huge uproar behind that? Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till the PS5 goes up in price. Wait till all the games and accessories goes up in price. Do y'all really gonna think that, oh man, this is not a joke. This is serious. Okay. I'm gonna bring this to y'all attention again because this is not a joke. All right. Let me go ahead and throw this in there. This is the ESA. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. Like gaming is starting to be out of reach now, bro. Like this is like, unless you're rich and Elon is your daddy or your uncle or your kin, I don't know. Or maybe you got a trust fund, or maybe you well off, or you big baller. I don't know. But here, we not done yet. Here we go. Look at this right here. This is coming from PSU.com. Trump tariffs will, I quote, have a real and detrimental impact on the video game industry, warns ESA. This is not a joke. This is not a freaking joke. You see what I'm saying? So, right, they're saying all of this stuff. We just finished talking about this right here. We just talked about this, right? We just talked about all of this stuff about Switch 2 pre-orders being delayed. And now we have the ESA coming out saying that this is going to have a real bad impact on video games, period, across the board. Man, this sucks, dude. So obviously the Entertainment Software Association, the ESA, new trade tariffs imposed by U.S. President Donald Trump are going to have a real detrimental impact on the video game industry, according to the Entertainment Software Association. This is not a joke. Quote, listen to this right here. Obviously, this was speaking with Stephen Totilo in a game newsletter. All right. And with the president of the ESA, this is not a joke. And that said, tariffs could see gaming hardware. Let me big this up because y'all think this is a joke. Could see gaming hardware such as consoles taking a major hit due to the fact key manufacturing parts are often sourced from multiple regions. This is crazy, bro. This is happening. All right. Quote, any one product that a consumer would buy is likely to be subject to many of the tariffs announced. All the compounded on top of one another. I think we heard yesterday is not the end of the story. Not for the United States, not for other countries. This is crazy right now. I need y'all to understand this. Quote, I think every company, every industry the video game industry included needs to think about what's best for consumers, best for businesses, and best for employees. Supply chains are complicated, and certainly supply chains don't change overnight. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Everything that is considered or decided can't be a quick turnaround and can't be knee-jerk reaction to any particular announcement. Lord have mercy. This is not a joke, guys. This is not a joke. Among the countries affected by Trump's tariffs include China, which is a major manufacturing zone for many tech products. In addition, the US president imposed a blanket 10% tariff on all imports, with China, Vietnam, Japan seeing tariffs of 54%, 46%, and 24% respectively, which Trump has labeled among the worst offenders. Oh my God, have mercy. Oh. Well, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Let the party begin. Let the party begin. There you have it. This stuff is not going to just change overnight. It's not. You can't just flick on a switch and all of this goes away just like that. It's only going to get worse. And you're going to hear about more, and you're going to hear about more, and you're going to hear about more. Like I said, it's just going to be that small group of people in our video game industry that is going to be able to afford this stuff. And the rest, sorry, got to get your money up, right? Can you imagine iPhones? The next iPhones and tablets, iPads and, AirPods and all this stuff. All of that's going to go up in price. Soon ain't going to be able to afford those high-end phones that you guys buy religiously every year or 2 years. iPhones are going to be out of reach now. This keeps happening. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You kiss the latest iPhone goodbye. Oh, go ahead and finance it if you want to. That's your prerogative. But, man, our video game space is getting more and more and more impacted. The longer this progresses, the more and more it's going to be impacted. Every single form of entertainment will be impacted. All I can say is, let's move on to the next topic. All I can say is all the best for everybody. All the best. All the best. All the best to everyone. All the best. I hope it works out for everybody. It sucks, man. It's horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. All right, let's get on with our next topic. Let's talk about Marvel's Wolverine. Now, this is a game that I'm very excited about. That's a day one for me. I know Insomniac is like taking their time right now with this game. We haven't gotten any sort of official updates since we got the first trailer for the game. Since 2021. And so it's been a while. It's been 4 years now. I mean, we've gotten little updates here and there about, oh, we're still working on it, stuff like that. But hopefully we get to see it this year, like in terms of like gameplay or something like that. I mean, that game is probably not going to come out till like 2026 at this point. Yeah, by the latest, or not by the earliest, 2026. You know what I'm saying? By the latest, probably 2027 at this point. Like, these games are taking so long to make. And greatness, you cannot rush. Greatness, you need to take all the time that you that you can to get the game right. So why are we talking about Wolverine? Well, someone was asking Insomniac Games about what's going on with Wolverine. Like, the heck is going on? Is the game canceled? Like, and people are automatically going to assume that a game gets canceled when obviously there's no updates or anything like that. But I digress. Here we go. As you guys can see right here, it says, quote, Insomniac is actively working on Marvel's Wolverine for PS5, but won't share news just because you ask. Obviously, quote, things take time. This is Insomniac. Things take time, resources, and the green light to share them, end quote. So that's it. This is it. This is the update. You know what I mean? So what's going on here? Obviously, a fan asked, Insomniac, what's going on? Nothing for PS5. No news about Wolverine. Ignoring everyone. Such a great team. And then Insomniac responded and be like, we're actively working on Marvel's Wolverine for PS5. We'll share news about the game when we are ready to share it. That will always be our answer. We can't act on everything requested when things take time, resources, and the green light to share them. Green light to share them. Sony. They're talking about Sony. You know what I mean? So like I said, that's Sony right there. Green light to share them, that's Sony. You know what I mean? So Sony is just not ready. Maybe at least by now, I think Wolverine should be at least 80%, 85% done, maybe 90% done, or close to 90% done at this point. So when they say green light to share them, obviously they're talking about Sony. Sony is the publisher, so they have to wait on Sony to be ready to show off the game. And obviously we're going to have to wait on Sony, hopefully sometime this year, to show off Wolverine. Obviously, like I said, I can't wait for Wolverine. Let them work. Let them do their thing, because most people were already discounting the game, saying, oh, because of the leaks and all this, the game's going to be trash. You can't say a game is trash based off of freaking unfinished leaks. The game was pre-alpha when it got leaked out. You see what I'm saying? So I think that the finished product for Wolverine is going to be amazing. And it's definitely going to push the industry forward in terms of gameplay, in terms of the graphics. And not only that too, but the overall finished product, how polished it's going to be. And it's going to be pushing the PS5 Pro and the base PS5. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Beast Mode said he missed E3. Yeah, dude, I've been missed E3, dude. It's just not the same anymore without E3. So Sony's gearing up for a big announcement? Like, what's going on? What Sony is up to, man? Big announcement? What is Sony doing? Like, what are you talking about, Marlon? Big announcement? What kind of big announcement are you talking about when it comes to PlayStation, bro? Like, what's going on? Like, hold on. All right. So, oh yeah, Marquez Brownlee, he's a big dude. Has what? How many subs? Millions of subscribers. I think 40 million subscribers. Of course, he's gonna have the Switch 2, like early access to the Switch 2. And Mr. Who is the Boss? All the bigger content creators have access to the Switch 2. Come on, man. Don't act like you don't know. The big announcement is, wait for it. 2 years later, Antique. Wait for it. So the big announcement that Sony seems to be teasing is Marathon could be gearing up for a reveal as Bungie seemingly steps up marketing efforts. So yeah, it said the official Bungie and PlayStation X accounts have started ramping up marketing for Marathon, suggesting a full reveal may not be too far off. So it says right there, there's not obviously much to go by right now other than the bizarre looking image that has been posted on social media, but it is at least something. Last month, it was revealed in the new job listing at Bungie that Marathon is likely to feature in-game seasonal events, and pre-order bonuses were obviously briefly spotted on the Steam backend during the same month, further pointing to an imminent announcement. So Sony on Twitter and all that kind of stuff teasing Marathon teasing some sort of big announcement or whatever the case may be. So it seems like, it seems like, yeah, man, Marathon is getting ready to be showing off. I hope for Sony's sake and Bungie's sake that this is a hit, because if it's not a hit game, then I don't even know what else to say at this point. But let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, let's move on to our next topic here, guys. Hit that like button, hit that share button for me. We have another PS5 Pro update here that we need to go over and discuss. And yeah, this is a game also that I'm excited to see more about. And so what we're talking about, Clear Obscure Expedition 33. So here we go. All right. So it says right here that it is going to be PS5 Pro enhanced, console version support, performance and quality modes. So there you go. Sandbox Interactive has revealed details on the graphics modes featured in Clear Obscure Expedition 33, including confirmation that the game will be a PS5 Pro enhanced on day one. PS5 and Series X and S owners will be able to choose from performance and quality modes to prioritize frame rate and resolution respectively. In addition, the PS5 version of the game will boast 56 trophies to unlock, including the Platinum Trophy among these included. So this is pretty cool. I guess they will let us know. Obviously, Expedition 33 will be out on April 25th for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. So it will be PS5 Pro enhanced. So if you do have a PlayStation 5 Pro, like my man Skillful, then you should be swimming in happiness. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think about Expedition 33 being PS5 Pro enhanced and all that good stuff? Hopefully you guys are, excited and hyped and all that good stuff. All right, man. So let's get into the Q&A, man. Let's get into the Q&A. We got to talk right now. I want to hear you guys' opinion on everything that's going on. I want y'all opinion right now. How do you guys, because I haven't even had a chance to even sit down and talk to you guys. So we're officially in the Q&A. If you do have any super questions, feel free to super chat, which is optional. Or if you do have a member question, you can also leave a member question and it will highlight in green. So I haven't had a chance to sit down with you guys and talk to you guys about the Switch 2 reveal, the full reveal of the Switch 2, the direct, the games. I know I kind of briefly talked to you guys about that, but how do you guys feel about $80 to $90 for a Nintendo game? How do you guys feel about the Switch 2? Are you getting it day one? Are you not getting it? I mean, especially with all this tariff stuff going on. How do you guys feel? Because you guys are the consumers and you guys are going to be the ones affected by all of this stuff. So it's very important that you all chime in and participate in our Q&A. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do so by subscribing to the channel and turn on that post notification bell and hit that like button for me. All right, so let's get into this. I said Game Pass looking very attractive right now, huh? For some people still don't care about Game Pass. It says, I heard Vietnam called Trump to try to make a deal to knock the tariff down to zero. We'll see. We'll see. It says, being on PC, I will miss out on GTA 6. Not if you get a console. No, sir. Not spending any money beyond software this year. Hey, Ninja, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Most people, see what I'm saying? Some of y'all are saying day one. Man, yeah, Marlon. Day one. I'm a Switch boy, Marlon. I'm a Switch boy. Day one. Some of you, that's why I said, some of you guys got money. Either you got money or you got a ridiculous amount of credit. You know what I mean? So none of this is affecting most of you guys. Some of y'all are going to go up there, charge up your credit cards, max out your credit cards. You know what I mean? Some of y'all got money. So none of all of this stuff. This is for people who don't have it like that, who are really going to be severely impacted by crap going up in price. But most of y'all up in here are Joy-Con boys. Y'all boys don't care about prices going up and all this. Some of y'all got crazy paper. Some of y'all got infinite credit. Some of y'all got crazy credit. Some of y'all got really good credit and stuff like that. So this is not going to phase y'all boys. Y'all still going to buy it. You still going to buy it. So let's not kid ourselves here. You're still going to buy the Switch too. Oh, what's everybody whining and complaining about $80, $90 game? Oh, I got that. I got that in my sleep. That's some of you guys. Some of y'all are big ballers. So $80 to $90 is nothing. Some of y'all be flexing that like on the regular, like $80 to $90. You kidding me? That's chum change, bro. I'm just calling it like what I see in the chat sometimes. You know what I mean? Unless people are capping, but most of y'all got money. Some of y'all got money. Said, bro, I can find a way to get a PS5 Pro. You better believe I'll find a way of getting a Switch day one, bro. I know. Like, that's why I said some people can get it, man. Some people can't. You say your girl got, yeah. And some of y'all have spouses who are going to buy you the Switch too, regardless of how much the price is. Worst come to worst, and they charge a extra $100 on top of it. Y'all still gonna buy it. What's up, Javi? What's going on? You still gonna buy it. Did you catch to see the creators hands-on with the treehouse? No, I have not been able to catch that. Skillful says, of course we buying it. Of course. Especially Skillful, of course. It says, when is GTA 6 trailer 2 coming? We don't know, man. We don't know. We don't even have a confirmation on that one. He said, my wife will go to Japan and get it. See, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Marlon, I wanted to see you react to the Metroid Prime 4 Treehouse footage. They also released it on IGN.
Oh, really? Is it good? Thank you so much, McShawn. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, man, this stuff sucks, dude. This stuff sucks, dude. Like it's like, you know, apparently it said, meanwhile, Europe had their pre-order live. That's what I'm saying. But here in the US, we're screwed. We are freaking screwed. It said GTA 6 looking hot on cheap Xbox Series S. It says, I'm getting it day one. That's what I said. Like, most of you guys are going to be buying it day one. Like, straight up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. He says, I might buy the Switch 2 with the price increase depending on the price because I'm in college and I have the SFA. Oh, and they give me $1,000 return check every semester. Oh, okay. So, well, maybe you'll be able to get one then, man. That's why I said most people are going to be able to afford it. You know what I mean? Who really wants one? Now, the rest is probably just going to get left out, man. It's just going to be too expensive for them. So, he said, do you know we buying day one? He said, imagine the price on GTA 6. Yeah, imagine the price on GTA 6. So you got to see the footage, Marlon. This looks good, and the graphics and the detail looks really good as well. Yeah, I'm going to check it out in a second here. It says, well, a lot of gamers aren't smart, so that doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't say not smart. People are just going to buy whatever they're going to buy, man. Like, regardless of price. Even if they can't afford it, they're still going to buy it. Says, I'm def copying, you know me. I already know, man. MK and the Pro 2 controller and the cam. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Most people are going to buy it. Who wants one? You know what I mean? It's just the rest that is just like, yeah, you know, I can't afford it. It says, I was able to buy the Ally X and the Steam Deck OLED and the PS5 thanks to college. See? There you go. So people have different ways, man. People have different ways.
Nintendo Switch 2 games are not worth $90. They're not even graphically realistic to justify that price tag.
I feel you. Javi, I feel you, bro. But guess what? Guess what? To the majority of Nintendo fans, they don't care. So I know you're saying that the games at $90 is not worth it, and they're not graphically realistic. People are still going to buy it. Nintendo fans, let me tell you something about Nintendo fans. They will buy anything Nintendo. And the truth is, if the price does go up $50 to $100, people are still going to buy it, bro. Like, people are still going to buy it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, because that's one of the things that I saw during the Nintendo Direct. People were looking at Metroid Prime 4 and was like, get that out of here. That don't look next gen. Get that out of here. That don't even look, that graphics don't look good. Yeah. I'm not buying that, Doc. You know what I mean? But hey, guess what? You know, even with the price hike, even with games being $80 to $90, people still gonna buy it. You got to remember, Nintendo has an install base on the Switch of over 150 million. Over 150 million gamers. Chances are, probably half of them are gonna buy the Switch too, day one. And Nintendo knows this. They know this, bro. So you might be sitting there saying, nah, nah, too expensive. Oh, nah, not worth it. They're still going to buy it. They're still going to buy it. We don't know, Blue Arrow. We don't know how much it's going to be, but Metroid Meteor Prime is trash. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hey, Metroid is not for everybody, bro. Metroid is not going to be for everybody. It says, I'm going to get it, but I'm going to wait for games to start dropping in first. Hey, I feel that. Nintendo games are always the same. Mario Kart, Mario Party, Zelda, Kirby, DK, and so on. Those games should be $40. There is no difference. But you know what, though? Here's a fun fact. I know you're saying same Mario, same Zelda, same Donkey Kong, but here's a fun fact. Those same games, every generation, sells way more than Sony and Microsoft combined. Straight up. And you want to talk about the same Mario, Zelda stuff? Look at Sony. Spider-Man, Last of Us, God of War, Uncharted. Same stuff, right? So that goes for any other company too. Microsoft as well. Halo, Gears, Forza. Same stuff over and over. Right? And we still buy them. So I'm just saying, you can sit there and say, oh yeah, Nintendo games are all the same. But at the same time, Nintendo games, for one, hold their value. Nintendo games, I used to work at a video game store, and we used to take trade-ins, right? Similar to GameStop, we were called play and trade video games. We repaired consoles and repaired discs and stuff like that. And when you get a Nintendo game and you scan a Nintendo game in the system, it was always worth more.
Voice low, yeah, a dog gets Nintendo, man. Nintendo gon' do what Nintendo does.
Straight up.
Emoji. So now suck on that $89.90. I don't want to hear no crying.
My man, Michael Pierce. Yo, thank you for the fire. You funny, dog. This man is funny. Man says suck on that $80 to $90. Oh boy. Yo. This man said, I don't want to hear no crying. That man is going in. Listen, bro, listen. The ugly truth is this, bro. The ugly truth is this. Regardless of the games being $80 to $90, bro, people still gonna buy it. That's the ugly truth. The reality is, for those people who just simply cannot afford even $70 games, they for doggone sure ain't gonna be able to afford $90 to $80 games. So the reality is, for those who can't afford it, that's just the reality. But back to what I was saying. Nintendo games always hold their resale value over any other company, over Sony, over Microsoft. I'm serious. Y'all think this is a joke. I'm being for real.
Nintendo Switch 2 games should cost at least $69.99. They're cartoony and same graphics.
Hey, you know what? You know what, man? You know, back when we were kids, we wasn't saying that. Back when we were kids, we were looking at Nintendo games with them cartoony and same graphics. Oh my God. Look at DK. Look at his fur. Oh my God. Look at the graphics. Oh. But now it's cartoony. Now it's this. Now it's that. But you know what, man? Hey, people, there are people out there that's still going to buy it. Those of you who are just not going to buy it are just not going to buy it for whatever the reason is. But like I was saying, back when I was working at the video game store and we took trade-ins, you will get way more money for your trade-in if you bring in a Nintendo controller, a Nintendo system, any Nintendo accessory. Nintendo games are worth far way more than a PlayStation game or a Xbox game. Like, for instance, we had our Play and Trade membership card. Obviously, if you have the Play and Trade membership card, you get 10% more on your trade. But before, for instance, you trade in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, right? Mario Kart 8, right? You trade that in, you get $40 on your trade. And they say you trade in The Last of Us on PS3, you gonna get $25. So you're like, wait a minute, $25 for Last of Us, but freaking for Mario Kart 8, I'm getting $40? Wait, what? I need the money, especially if, you know, some people are running low on food, gas. They don't have money, you know, they're not getting paid until, like, you know, another week or two, and they just need money to maybe hold them over. Maybe they need some gas money, or maybe they need to buy some food, and people will come into the store and trade in a bunch of their Nintendo games, and they will get boatloads of money. Adding that 10% on top of that trade, plus whatever other Mario game that they're trading in. So you can sit there and say, oh, Nintendo games is cartoony, or Nintendo games ain't worth it. It's worth it to a lot of people out there, and they hold a resale value. Not even just bringing it to GameStop or Play and Trade and trading it in, but also putting it on the used market. You are likely to flip a Nintendo game than a PlayStation or Xbox game. A PlayStation or Xbox game, if it's a popular one, will sell, but you at least get more money for the Nintendo games, and they hold a resale value. And I'm telling you, as someone that used to work in retail, see what I'm saying? So take that for what you will, but I'm just trying to educate y'all on that. Like, this is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Nintendo, you might say Nintendo games are kiddie, or I'm not impressed. Nintendo is always going to be Nintendo, guys. It's either you like Nintendo, stop trying to make Nintendo into PlayStation and Xbox. Nintendo games ain't going to look like PlayStation and Xbox games. I am sorry. You want Mario to be looking like Ellie in Last of Us, or Jordan in Intergalactic. It's not going to happen. Or Nathan Drake in Uncharted 4. Mario is not going to look that realistic. So get those things out of your head. They're going to have a distinct look to them. That's just the way it is. If you don't like that type of graphics and that type of cartoony stuff like some of you, just don't freaking buy it. You can't make Nintendo into what you think Nintendo needs to be. Nintendo is going to develop the games that they want to develop. They have the art style. That's what differentiates them from Sony and from Microsoft. Nintendo is for everybody.
Is to go.
You see what I'm saying?
Even further beyond.
I remember PS3 was going for $600 back in the day, trying to, so I know when my kids turn 18 games going to be high ash.
Yep, straight up. Straight up. Elijah, thank you so much for the $3. Straight up. You see what I'm saying? So I say all this to say this. I know some people were trolling and stuff like that. Most people were kind of trolling like, oh, but the reality is you can say whatever you want to say. See, Skillful, just my man Skillful says, I'm buying it day one, don't care. Listen.
Yes, we will.
At the end of the day, they don't cater to adults.
Hey man, listen. Like I said, Cheeto, after that Nintendo Direct, that was one of the best Nintendo Directs I've seen in a very long time. You hear me? Some people said it was underwhelming. Man, Nintendo is blowing the doors off the hinges. The fact that, oh my God, people complain too much. Besides, let's get pricing and tariffs and all that out the way. Let's talk about the Direct. What is there to complain about? Nintendo is giving you a 4K 60 dock. You are going to be playing Metroid Prime 4 at 4K 60. That alone should make you happy. The fact that you're able to play games at 4K 60, you got a 1080p 120 hertz display with HDR, and you're still freaking complaining? Makes no sense to me. But to each their own. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have improved. That's a huge improvement over the regular Switch, right? The dock is better. They have magnetic Joy-Cons. You see what I'm saying? The stand is better. The chat communicating with your friends is so much better than before. You got the Nintendo Switch camera, the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. You can hit that chat button. You can play different games. You can share, similar to what Sony is doing with Game Share, and you know, somebody else can play with you and all that. Nintendo is doing this, bringing it to the forefront, bringing it to the 21st century. The fact that that thing can do 4K 60, oh my God. And we're still friggin' complaining? Man, listen, bro. It's like, you can't make everybody happy, dude. You cannot make everybody happy. The Switch 2 is a huge improvement over the Nintendo Switch. There are so many things to be happy about, right? But at the same time, just like every other generation, just like every other console, there's going to be people that are going to complain. Same thing is going to happen with the PS6. There's going to be something to complain about with that. And see, my man Skillful sold. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people are going to sit there and buy this thing. This is not a joke, bro. Look at the improvement. Man, people just complain too much. Sometimes, like I said, the pricing is one thing. The pricing is one thing, right? Pay attention to the screen. Pay attention. The pricing is one thing to complain about because I get everybody's financial situation. Pay attention to all this stuff, this improvement. And people still friggin' not happy, still not satisfied, still friggin' complaining. Look at this. Pay attention. All right. Here is the technical specifications, right? It supports up to 60 FPS in freaking 4K. Boy, I lost my freaking mind. I lost it when I saw that it could do 4K 60. I thought the dock was going to do 1440p. No, 4K 60. You friggin' still complaining? Man, whatever. supports up to 120 FPS in 1080p resolution. Docked. Okay, pay attention. 7.9 inch HD LCD display, supports HDR, VRR. What? And you still freaking complaining you got VRR, right? Oh my God. Up to 120 FPS. You have a built-in stand for tabletop mode. You obviously have the Joy-Con controllers attached magnetically. You have Joy-Con 2 controllers that could be used like a computer mice. You have game chat that lets you talk to your friends by pushing a button. And you have GameCube games that were added to Switch Online Plus expansion pack. And you still friggin' complaining. Plus you have DLSS. Bro, look at this right here. I'm about to, man, watch me. I tell y'all boys, stop playing. Stop playing. Well, watch this. Y'all got me started now. People are talking about the Switch 2 is not worth it. Like, bro, what? Sometimes I wonder, man, what? It's not worth. Okay. Oh, it's too expensive. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if it's too expensive, I understand that. But to sit there and say that it's not worth it over the Switch, you are out of your mind. You're out of your freaking mind. Okay? Huge improvement. Huge improvement over the regular Switch. Okay? Let me show y'all this. I'm going to put a timestamp on this because some of y'all think that this is a joke. So let me show you this. Hold on. Where is it at? Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up right quick. And I'm about to, this is what gets me even more excited. Where is the post? Let me pull it up real quick. Oh, here it is. Oh. It's not worth it. What? Okay, watch this. Put a timestamp. I told y'all, don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, bro. Watch this now. Told y'all, don't get me started. I'm about to put it in the title right now. Don't get me started. Oh, it's not. It's not. What? Wait, what? Watch this now. Watch what's about to happen. Watch what's about to happen now. Not worth it over the Switch. What are you on, bro? What are you talking about, dude? Not worth it over the Switch. Huh? Bro, look, this is a huge jump. I've been wanting to talk about this. Watch this. What? Not worth it? This is on Nvidia's blog. Not worth it? Nintendo Switch 2 leveled up with Nvidia AI powered DLSS and 4K gaming. Look at this, bro. Can you do this on the regular Switch? Can you do this on the regular Switch? You cannot. You cannot do this. This alone right here makes it even more worth it for me. The fact that you can do 4K 60 on the Switch 2 and then you also have Nvidia with the DLSS. Are you kidding me? And you're telling me that it's not worth it over the Switch? Okay, bro. You guys lost me right there, bro. Pay attention to the screen, bro. Pay attention to the screen, all right? Now, look at this right here. Nintendo Switch 2 unveiled. April 2nd takes performance to the next level, powered by a custom NVIDIA processor featuring NVIDIA GPU with dedicated RT cores. Are you paying attention? Dedicated RT cores and Tensor cores for stunning visuals and AI-driven enhancements. Bro, we're talking about RT and Tensor cores. Does Switch have that? No, it does not. Bro, listen, with 1,000 engineer years of effort across every element from the system and the chip design to a custom GPU application programming interfaces, APIs, and the world's class development tools, the Nintendo Switch 2 brings major upgrades. Major upgrades. The console enables up to 4K gaming in TV mode and up to 120 FPS per second at 1080p in handheld mode. Nintendo Switch 2 also supports high dynamic range and AI upscaling to sharpen visuals and smooth gameplay. Come on. Y'all still not realizing what the heck is going on here? AI and ray tracing for the next level visuals. We're talking about Nintendo. We're talking about a handheld hybrid. And y'all saying it's not worth it over the Switch? You cannot be serious. And Cyberpunk is, can you imagine how Cyberpunk is going to look on the Switch too? Oh my God, dude. Yo, listen to me, man. Listen to me, bro. You're seeing it right in front of your eyes right here. Right here. This is all right in front of your eyes. The RT cores bring real-time ray tracing, delivering lifelike light and reflections and shadows for more immersive worlds. The Tensor cores power AI-driven features like deep learning, super sampling, DLSS boosting, obviously resolution for sharper details without sacrificing image quality. Tensor cores are also enabled AI powered face tracking and background removal in video chat use cases, enhancing social gaming and streaming. With millions of players worldwide, the Nintendo Switch has become a gaming powerhouse and obviously home to Nintendo's storied franchises. So, bro, you seeing it all right here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. More power, smoother gameplay with 10 times the graphics performance of the Nintendo Switch. Are you seeing this right now? Are you seeing this right now? Oh, it's not worth it over the Nintendo Switch. In terms of power and capabilities alone, you're seeing it right here. With 10 times the graphics performance of the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2 delivers smoother gameplay and sharper visuals. And then you also, man, listen, bro, it's beyond worth it. The fact that I'm able to play, man, listen to me, man, don't get me started today. The fact that I'm able to play Tears of the Kingdom at 60 FPS at 4K. The fact that I'm able to play Breath of the Wild at 60, double the frame rate and the resolution, and you're telling me that's not worth it? That's a huge upgrade. Some of y'all talking about Nintendo paying you. Oh man, Nintendo's not sponsored. It's not about being sponsored. It's not about being sponsored. It's not about money. It's not about free stuff. It's the facts. It's what they're reporting on and saying that you see it with your own two eyes. Nintendo even showed it off. You see the evidence. You see the man, this is light years better than the Switch. The Switch couldn't even run half the games that Nintendo had on there. Look at Tears of the Kingdom. That crap was struggling to run on the Switch. Even with DLSS, struggling. You start moving around that master hand and there goes your frame. You already at 30 frames and there you going into the 20s, into 15s, and the Switch 2 is giving you far way more performance, double the frame rate, and you're complaining and saying that it's not worth it. Make freaking sense. And you're getting a dock that can give you 4K. You're out of your mind. You're out of your minds. It's not about T-flops. It's not even about, I don't know why people get so like engraved into T-flops. This has nothing to do with teraflops. Mark Cerny have already told us that T-flops means nothing in real world performance. It's just floating points. So it doesn't matter how many T-flops it has. He said, bro, the Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay that was shown at the hands-on, they said it was developed in 7 weeks. What? Bro, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Hold on. It's not worth it. Okay, well, if it's not worth it, just don't buy it then. If it ain't worth it, don't buy it. Don't buy the Switch 2. That's all right. Somebody else will buy it for you. All I can say is, man, that's a huge upgrade. What? Bro, let's look at Metroid Prime 4 right quick. Y'all, man, whatever, dog. Whatever. To each their own. You do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. You do what y'all do. It's up to y'all. You do what you do. You know, if you, oh, it's not worth it. Okay, fine. Don't buy it. And the same people that's talking about, oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. They're still going to buy it. They're still going to freaking buy it.
Oh, hey, it's Brian and Logan from IGN. And for 7 years, Metroid Prime 4 was literally just a logo. It was a logo with some animated space graphics behind it. But since E3 2017, that's all this was. But finally, it's...
Man, look how good that looks.
It's getting released this year, and we played it on Nintendo Switch 2, and we can't wait to tell you all about it. Check it out.
Look how good that looks, man. Oh, my God. It's not worth it.
Okay, so Logan, 2017, you and I were in different places, but both watching the Nintendo Direct showcase, whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
And we saw the reveal of Metroid Prime 4. We got ecstatic, lost our minds, and then it was radio silence for a very long time. What happened there?
Yeah, people screamed in the room I was in E3 2017 at that reveal. It was a huge deal. It was one of the last times Nintendo ever just showed us a logo, because I think it was a learning experience with what happened with Metroid Prime 4. But we didn't hear about it for a long time. Nintendo said Retro Studios isn't working on this.
See,
the development.
hold on. You see, graphics does matter. Graphics does matter, right? Because... okay, let's not kid ourselves, but the fact that y'all talking about PS3 graphics is still phenomenal to this day. So because it looks like PS3 graphics, you're not buying the Switch 2. You're gonna miss out on a whole generation because it looks like PS3 graphics. What were you expecting it to look like? It's Nintendo. What do you expect them to do? Man, whatever, bro. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. I quit. Like, what were you expecting it to look like? What were you expecting it to look like?
We will make our own destiny.
Like, what were you expecting it to look like?
Marlon, all these features on Switch 2 for $450 when I paid close to $850 for the PS5 Pro for the same features.
Okay, all right, there you go. there you go. There you go. You see what I'm saying? There you freaking go. It said, bro, so on the key card just says, won't they have value to sell to someone else or trade it in like a game shop? I don't think so. Like, bro, this is sad. It's so freaking sad, man. It is so freaking sad. Like, you have people here just, I don't know, just people can never be satisfied and be happy, dude. Like, it's just, oh, PS3 graphics. You know what I mean? Oh, look at it, all this PS3 graphics, you know, and it's like they're still gonna freaking buy it. And then again, too, people are still out here buying ROG Ally X's for $800. So, oh yeah, Switch 2 is not worth it. It's not worth it, right? But you sit here and turn around and buy a ROG Ally X for $800. Oh, Switch 2 is too expensive for $450, but you turn around and buy ROG Ally X for $800. Oh my god, dude. It just makes no freaking sense, bro. Whatever. You know, vote with your wallets. Vote with your freaking wallets, man. Vote with your freaking wallets. Just go ahead and vote with your wallets. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What the Switch 2 is doing, it blows the Steam Deck out the water.
It is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic
It blows the Steam Deck out the water.
Here's our first major obstacle. So of course,
bro, look at this. Look at what?
Under small objects or large objects.
Look how good this looks.
I want to make my way through here, engage in this big fight.
Man, bro, just be thankful and grateful Nintendo is pushing the envelope with their console.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? Freaking Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? Blows the Steam Deck out the water. And Steam Deck is more. Steam Deck costs more. Oh, heck yeah. Metroid Prime 4 looks amazing, bro. 4K 60? Bro, come on, man. Look how good this looks.
This is locking on to the enemies with the ZL button. But then at the same time,
oh my god, I can't wait to play this, bro. I can't wait to play this, bro.
Maybe you have to lead him a little bit, so you have to aim a
well, look at that. He's playing in the mice mode. He literally has it like a mice on the freaking table. Like a Legion Go. Do you see? Are you paying attention? Bro, he's using one in his left hand. He's using it like a regular, regular Joy-Con, and then he's playing it in mouse mode. Oh my god, y'all need to quit complaining, bro. All y'all do is complain, bro. He literally using it as a mouse, just like you would play on PC.
Yeah, so you can just switch that on.
And you can play at 4K 60.
Just put the mouse, put the Joy-Con 2 flat on that surface.
Oh my god, dude. Wow. Man, I'm done with y'all, man. Y'all complain too much, dude. This is amazing what Nintendo is doing right now.
Yeah, finish him off. Right.
He says, I'm extremely hyped for the Switch 2. It says, but I got up today to pre-order Switch 2 in Norway. Was in stock 750 USD. Whoa.
But you can kind of decide how.
Look how good this looks, man.
And like figuring out all the explanations of everything.
Look how good this looks.
In the game.
You can see this space is getting.
And the fact that you can play this on your TV.
They're trying to blow the door.
Bro, you see the morph ball? You see how good that looks, man? Oh my god. Man, y'all complain too doggone much, bro. You complain too much. Look how good that looks. You know it's Nintendo. This is Nintendo that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is Nintendo that we're talking about. Like, Nintendo games ain't gonna look like PlayStation. They're not gonna look as realistic as Xbox. What do you expect?
You can see that at the top of the screen, the 99 there, that Samus's health. So adding another energy tank adds an additional set of 99 little energy units.
Yeah, that's a good point. So.
And this is just the beginning. Like, some of these games, as we progress, are going to look better.
On the top right, you'll have the mini map. On the bottom right, you have your missiles.
Oh my god, dude.
That you can hold is at the bottom.
I can't, bro.
That you have in your inventory.
Everything does not need to be cutting edge graphics.
All of your weapons.
Everything does not need to be cutting edge Bro, this is Nintendo. This is not PlayStation. If you want beautiful ray tracing graphics, realistic graphics, go buy you a PS5. Go buy you an Xbox. Go to PC gaming. This is Nintendo. Like, people just complain too doggone much. Like, this is Nintendo. This is how their games are going to look. I'm not expecting Nintendo games to look realistic and look like PlayStation games. No. If you want realistic looking games, go carry your box side to PS5 or Xbox or PC. You have 3 different flavors to choose from. Go build yourself a high-end PC or a mid-range PC. Go buy yourself a PS5 or go buy yourself a PS5 Pro or go buy yourself a Series X or a S if you want beautiful graphics. This is Nintendo. I've already grown to accustomed to Nintendo games looking this kind of way, regardless of the generation. People just complain too doggone much. Every little thing, whining and complaining. Like, just be happy we got a new Metroid game. We're so focused on freaking graphics before we actually look on gameplay. It's so annoying. Like, go to PlayStation. That's why you have PlayStation. Go play Last of Us and go drool on that graphics. Go play Xbox and go drool on. This is Nintendo. This is how their games are going to look. Is either you're going to accept the reality or you're not. I'm not fixing to sit here and be like, oh, I'm just not going to buy the Switch 2 because the graphics looks like PS3. Like, really? You know how Nintendo is. You know how Nintendo development team works. Stop trying to make Nintendo into PlayStation. Stop trying to make them into Xbox or PC. That's why you have those to choose from. Man, whatever, dude. You complain. Y'all complain too doggone much.
Some unknown materials. If I go over here, I could scan this. Scan that.
And scan everything.
Here's another kicker, too. The fact that I'm able to play this at 4K, I don't even know if y'all realize how grateful we should be to Nintendo. The fact that we're playing Metroid Prime, the newest Metroid Prime 4, the game that Etika wasn't even alive to see happen. The game that we've been waiting on since 2018. And we're able to play this at 60 frames per second at 4K. Listen to what I'm saying. Nintendo has upgraded to 4K and you're still friggin' complaining after, bro, this is the 10th generation of Nintendo and you're still freaking complaining? You're really sitting here complaining? 10 generations later. And finally, we got 4K 60. Finally, they got up to the big boys and you're still friggin' complaining. The console ain't even out yet. We haven't even seen what's behind the curtain yet. We haven't even seen the rest of the games yet, and you're still look at Donkey. Man, you.
To the left is the artifact.
Complain too doggone much.
Here, it's the marked. Okay, and we can even just scan some more things here.
I want all the lore.
I know.
Scan everything.
I know. There's so much. I could even say, oh, let's not scan the door yet. Let's scan these guys.
Bro.
Let's get a little bit of additional information.
Like the fact that I'm able to play this at 4K 60. 4K 60. Bro, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. You whine and complain too much. You complain too much.
I don't think we've seen before.
Look how good this looks. What?
So it's fascinating.
I think you
What?
got your work cut out for you here to me.
We're talking about Nintendo. Look how good this looks. Are you out of your freaking minds? Look how good this is Nintendo we're talking about. We're not, get Microsoft out of your friggin' minds. Get Sony out of your friggin' minds. Get a 5090 and a PC out of your friggin' minds. This is Nintendo, our childhood freaking company that we grew up on. What are you guys on? Wake up. Like, their games are going to not look like PlayStation and Xbox. This looks amazing for Nintendo standards. And you complaining? Hey, relax, man. Relax, bro.
So what we're seeing here is there's going to be a couple of weak spots. Ow.
Man, this looks, man.
I'm not gonna let him shoot this.
What?
I want to destroy the weak.
Look how good this looks. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to play this on my OLED TV. And you complaining.
This kind of yellow shield over those areas as well, so you have to bide your time.
My god, have mercy.
Kind of
Man,
one or the other. Like
look how good this looks, bro. Look how smooth. Look how fluid the gameplay is.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot these. You can dodge them, but it's better to shoot them just to.
Oh my god, I can't wait, man. I can't wait, dog. I can't wait.
But as you can see,
I can't wait, bro.
Right, because shooting missiles, you can see the deflect of the missiles like going off.
There we go. There we go. Now it's going to open up the main weak spot here. I'm going to try to get as many shots off.
Wow. Wow, bro.
The key technique there.
Wow, dude.
Demetrius can use to dodge that attack is the strafing one, where if you're locked on and you push the jump button twice, you can kind of strafe to one side or the other laterally to avoid some.
Wow, dude, this looks amazing.
Or you can get real up close. I don't know if you want to attempt that.
No, it'll try to grab me, so I'm trying not to do that. All right, so
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro.
No.
We can see the ADDRESSABLE.
Now we talking about PS2 graphics, PS3 graphics.
This is got a lot of.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever,
Oh,
bro.
really? You're gonna block that when I was just about to shoot it? Are you serious, ADDRESSABLE? Come on now.
I feel like Switch 2 should have had an old screen.
No,
Oh yeah, me too. I agree.
I'm getting too close.
But you know, with Nintendo,
Yep.
That was close.
No.
you know, with Nintendo, you gotta wait at least 2 more years.
Hugs for you. There you go. Well,
PS2 graphics, PS3 graphics. Okay, man, that's fine, bro. You know what? It's fine, bro. It's fine.
there.
You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
Okay. Let's
Y'all
see.
want to
This
complain?
ready
Just don't
for
buy
a
it.
shot. Back.
Just don't buy it, bro.
Missile.
If this looks ugly to you, just don't buy it.
Space jump there.
Simple.
Oh, wave shield now.
Do that again. This time I was prepared for it.
Just don't buy it. It's as simple as that. Just don't buy it.
There.
And go right
Nice.
under. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good here. Fire. All right. Absorb that. So now
Hey,
we
and if it's not for you, then that's fine, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this is fine. You know what I'm saying? This is fine. All right? Like, look at Mario. Like, I mean, yeah, is it worth spending $80 for this? No, heck no. $90, no. I feel like Mario should be way cheaper than that.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm proud of that.
You see what I'm saying? Mario should be cheaper than that.
With the crown on top of the hat. We got 2 hats going on.
Well, that's this could be a very
Metroid Prime 4 looks. Fire
Very
emoji.
temporary
I don't
state,
know
so
what
please, no
PPL
early
complaining about. They need
congratulations.
glasses. I will definitely buy.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, it looks good.
right.
Don't get me wrong. Mario Kart World looks really good, but $90? I just feel like that's just way too much. You know what I'm saying? But even at $80 for Mario Kart, it's still gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna Game Boy graphics.
connected in a world.
Oh, don't miss your boost.
And guess what? Here's the truth. Here's the truth, bro. Here's the truth. You're talking about Game Boy graphics. This is gonna sell way more copies than Sony and Microsoft combined this year. This is gonna sell way more copies. Way more copies than any Sony first-party game, than any Microsoft first-party game. Way more copies. So you can say that it's Game Boy graphics all you want. Am I saying that Mario Kart World is worth $80? No. I feel like it should be $69 and not $80 or not $90. I feel like, oh yeah, Mario Kart will sell at least 20 million, 30 million at least. At least. We're talking about Mario. You kidding me?
It's all right. You'll make it up.
Come on, man. We're talking about Mario.
As we drive by.
Oh my God, bro.
What? We're on the road to
What?
Poor Goomba.
Marlon, I told my brother this morning people wake up every day to go on the internet to complain about something they don't like all day, really.
Yeah, man. That's how it rod. Appreciate the $5. That's how it is, man.
Traffic here, including Goombas.
Like I get it about the price. I get it about the price. The price is very expensive. I feel like the price should be less. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the price should be less than $80. I feel like it should be $69. Or maybe $60.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? But $90, yeah, that's a bit too much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was aimed at D. Okay.
But hey, man, it's a whole new generation, and you know the price is gonna go up. Like, it's just that's just the way it is. You know, that's just the way it is, man. I wish that the price was cheaper. Believe me, at least $60 to $70 max. You know, I agree on that one. I definitely do agree. I'm not denying it. I definitely do agree with y'all on
Don't
that.
worry about it.
You say, hey, Marlon, can't wait for Metroid. Been waiting too long, bro. Since 2018, we've been waiting, bro.
Yeah, the more you play these courses, the more you start to realize.
Since 2018.
And there are different routes.
And like I said, this is Mario. Nintendo knows that this is going to do at least 20, 30 million easy. You know what I'm saying? At least 20, 30 million easy. Like easy money.
Tricks when you're in the air.
Easy money.
All right. good.
So I'm
Here we
trying to tell
go.
you boys, y'all think this is a joke. Like,
About to make our way.
do I think that it's worth $80? No, heck no. I feel like it should be cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be cheaper than $80, like $60 or $70. But that's what we're looking at right now. Look at this, man. Oh yeah.
Hello,
Switch.
welcome back to Nintendo
Switch is not
PS5.
worth it. Blah blah blah. I mean, Switch 2 is not worth it over Switch. What? Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. This is after adapt to the Wukong Ninja Gaiden Black. Even Ninja Gaiden Black. They were looking at Ninja Gaiden Black.
We're gonna start.
Look how
with
good this
navigation here.
looks.
So if we look at the app screen, this is the home screen.
This
Again,
is the Switch
within
2
the
edition.
Switch.
What?
So we see navigation.
This looks
at the top
better.
in the middle there. So I'm gonna tap that and open it up.
Oh
We're
my
down in the
God, this
depths.
is on
I'm
your
gonna hop down
phone.
there.
Bro,
So
this even looks
basically
sharper
like
and
your
more
own
crisper
personal
than how it looked on the
GPS.
Switch.
So we got our categories of different points of interest.
Are y'all
here.
seeing
So you
this?
got-
So many.
there's a ton. We got locations here. We got shrines, towers, villages, buildings.
Wow,
all kinds of stuff. What we're interested in right now
bro,
is
this looks
enemies.
this looks so much
we
better.
just
Okay,
the
this is.
details on the
Oh
individual
my God, Switch is
blades
not
of
worth. Switch 2 is not worth it. Switch 2 is not worth it over the Switch. Look at this blurry mess on the right. Are y'all even paying attention, bro? Look at this blurry mess on the right. This is the Switch. I'm so happy I pulled this up so y'all boys can see. Look at this blurry mess on the right compared to the Switch 2. Don't that look better? Doesn't that look better to you?
Marlon, look at the beginning of the Metroid Prime 4 treehouse footage. When you pay attention to the detail, you can literally see the individual rain dripping on Samus for Nintendo.
Oh
It
my
looks
God,
impressive.
bro, look at the difference. Look at the difference. I'll take a look at that, McShawn. That's like a night and day freaking difference, bro. That's like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. From the base PS5 to the PS5 Pro. This is basically the same jump from the PS5 to the PS5 Pro. Pay attention. Y'all talking about the Switch. Yeah, the Switch 2 is not worth it over the Switch. What? Night and day. Freaking look at this. What? Look at the individual blades of grass. Look at this like crushed up mess looking like like mashed potatoes on the right. You can make out the individual blades of grass more. There's more detail, better light, and better reflections. What? Man, but you know what? Look how much, wow. Look how much better this looks. Oh my God, dude. Wow. It's a night and day difference. It's a night and day difference, bro. It's a night and day difference. What? Look at the lighting on the left. Like it's a night and day difference. Like you could see it. Oh my God, bro. Come on, man. Oh, that DK game looks amazing. It said, bro, that is a really big difference, bro. I'm so excited for the Switch 2. Yeah, man, that's a big difference. That's why I tell you, don't listen to people. Oh, it's not that big. Look at this part right here. What? Look at the ground. Let me move myself out of the way. Man, y'all boys are tripping. Look at the ground on the right side. Look how blurry that looks compared to the left. Look on the ground where Link is standing up at. Look at the grass. You can make out the grass on the actual ground versus on the right. Are you kidding me, bro? That's a huge difference in detail. Literally looks the same. Okay, bro. Whatever. All right. Whatever, man. Hey, you know what? Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. That's all right. Just don't freaking buy it. Man, this looks so much better. So much better than look what? Look how much sharper and more crisp. Look at Link's armor. Like, look how much more vibrant and color. I don't know what y'all are looking at. I don't know what y'all. This looks so much better than the Switch, bro. So much better than the Switch. You can't please everybody. This is a night and day difference. You got HDR, you got VRR, plus you can play this at 4K 60. This was not possible on the Switch. You had to play it on PC. Most people were trying to play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on PC via mod just to get it to look this good. Are you kidding me, bro? Look at the lighting and the reflections. Oh my God. Sometimes people just complain. Look at what? Look at the lighting. Look at the glow effect. Man, whatever, man. Y'all can steady complain, whine and complain same way. Just don't buy it. If you think it's not worth it, just don't buy it. This is a night and day difference. I'm telling you, I played Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch, and it did not look this vibrant and sharp and crisp, and the attention to detail, you can see it. Like, not even close. Look at this. Look how washed out this looks on the right. Look how washed out this looks on the right. Bruh, come on, man. Let me go pull up the Metroid. What did my man Mick Sean said? Said, bro, look at the beginning of Metroid Prime 4 treehouse footage. Hold on. Man, listen, bro. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Simple as that. You're going to whine and complain. Just don't freaking buy it. Simple. Just don't buy it. All right, let's go back to the beginning stages. Mick Sean donated for that. So let's go back to the beginning stages real quick. Just don't freaking buy it. Every generation, all people do is complain. Just don't freaking buy it. PS5 Pro, just don't buy it. Don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Don't freaking buy it. Just don't buy it. Somebody else will buy it for you.
Right now.
Just don't buy it.
Work with some of these ships.
Yeah. Join in on it.
Just don't freaking buy it.
Contribution to the air fray.
See there's a lot of action going on the ground.
Looking good for the Galactic Federation here.
The Galactic Federation soldiers are trying to put up a fight, but it's not working too well. They need some help.
That's all I can say.
Cool to see this, though.
Lower the price. Lower the price. You know what I mean? On Mario Kart and a lot of the other stuff that's expensive. Lower the price. I do agree. But don't sit here and look at the Switch 2 and tell me that it's not an upgrade over the Switch. I'm just saying.
So some of you might see this area pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4. But now we're going to see a little bit more.
Oh my God. Hey, Mick Sean, is this what you're talking about?
The outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor. And away we go. All right. So kind of play a little I see a space fighter right here, so I'm just going to
that looks so good. I see what you're talking about. I see the raindrops on the visor.
Where you've got, it's first person. You've got your reticle in the middle there. You can use that to lock on to enemies there.
I see the raindrops on her cannon.
I'm not going to try to take any hits though. Oh, what you doing still?
Oh my God.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do this. So one thing.
What? Right and y'all talking about, and this is at 4K 60.
So I have a
and y'all was sitting here talking about, oh yeah, it's not good, Marlon. It's not good. It don't look good. It's PS3 graphics.
You're playing in a mode called Quality Mode.
Y'all sitting here talking about, oh, it's PS3 graphics. It's PS2 graphics. Does this look like PS2 graphics? Does this, man? That's why I said people just whine and complain for no reason. Look how good that looks. The raindrops, the attention to detail, like it just looks really good for a Nintendo game. Bruh, come on, man.
4K, 60 FPS.
Oh, you heard what she just said? 4K, 60 FPS. 4K, 60 FPS. And you're still friggin' complaining. They're playing this at 4K 60 FPS. Nintendo has caught up to 4K finally, and people are still not satisfied. 4K at 60 FPS.
in
Come on.
a mode called quality mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that is watching the stream, we are streaming at 4K. If you have
Okay, they're streaming at 4K 60 FPS right now. And they're playing the game at 4K 60. I can't. Let me pause right quick. I don't know if you guys understand. I don't think y'all understand. Bro, we're coming from NES, Super Nintendo, N64, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Micro, Wii U to 4K. None of those systems were running at 4K. What? And y'all are being on what? What are you talking about? That's a huge jump. Nintendo has graduated. I'm so happy to be alive to see Nintendo pushing 4K 60 after all these years since the original NES system, and y'all still complaining? Since 30 years ago and y'all are still complaining? Are you kidding me? From the original Nintendo, and they finally upgraded to 4K at 60 FPS in 2025, and you're still complaining. And you're telling me that does not look good. From a Nintendo, Nintendo is literally outdoing themselves. Listen to me, and listen to me very carefully right now. Is it expensive? Yes, it is. A lot of these games, $80, $90, that is just too much. I agree. The price needs to come down. I do agree. But what I don't agree with is people sitting here talking about the Switch is better than the Switch 2. And the it's not worth it over the Nintendo Switch. What are you on? And the fact that they have, bro, listen, you guys don't even understand. I'm a diehard Nintendo fan. I grew up on Nintendo. This is a dream. I wish Etika was alive to see this. Dog, 4K 60? How long have we been playing at 4K 60, bro? If you're on PC, you've been playing at 4K 60 for years. If you're on these consoles, well, we just started to jump to 4K now, since 4K 60 since this generation, because that was not possible on PS4. Come on, you know to stop playing with me, right? And you're complaining? The fact that Nintendo finally got up to the big leagues to where Microsoft and Sony is right now, right? Microsoft gave us the Xbox One X at 4K 60. That was the only true 4K 60 box. And that thing was $500. And Nintendo comes out. Man, I want to cry right now. I can't believe I'm alive to see this. Nintendo finally came out swinging, giving us 4K at 60 FPS. This is just the beginning of the freaking generation. Bro, the generation haven't even started. You don't even know what Nintendo even got planned. And you're complaining? Are you kidding me? And we're coming from Nintendo. We're literally coming from the original NES. Are you out of your freaking rabbit minds? And we're finally at 4K 60 now? And we're seeing the level of polish and deep.
in a mode called quality mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that...
Hey, quality mode at 4K 60. This is Nintendo we're talking about. Nintendo. We're not talking about Microsoft. We're not talking about Sony. Nintendo. Finally, after all these years, we've been waiting. And it's going to be worth it. I'm telling you, with the power and the capabilities, with DLSS, with the 4K, with the upscaling, it's going to be nuts. The amount of third-party support that we fixing to get on the Switch 2, it's going to be nuts. Y'all, boy, listen to me, man.
Quality mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody
Bro, back up just a second.
Not gonna try to take
So they can hear you.
Oh, what you doing still?
Oh my God, this looks so
So
good.
now we're gonna go ahead and do
Oh
this. So
my
one thing
God.
people should know, right now I'm playing with a split Joy-Con 2 style. So I have a Joy-Con 2 in my left hand and my right. hand.
Metroid does
And I'm gonna change it up
VRR
a little bit.
120
A little
FPS.
bit
Bro.
further we get into this.
But also you're playing in a mode called Quality Mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that is watching the stream, we are streaming at 4K. If you have a 4K TV, you will be able to see all the visuals in its very glorious.
Bro, look how
pristine,
good this
pretty-
looks.
Pretty graphics.
Oh my god. Wow.
Uploading coordinates.
Look how good this
So right now
looks.
there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation
Look
is trying to
how
protect
good
with
this
Space
looks.
Pirates led by
Steam
Silex.
Deck can't
So
do
Silex is
this.
going to try to recover that and defend and make sure that the Space Pirates don't take it. All right, so here's
Wait,
the
wait,
area
wait. Did I just heard about Steam who? Steam who? Steam Deck who? Steam Deck? Did I hear somebody say Steam? Man, get that out of here. Talking about Steam Deck.
Gonna go ahead and open it up. So here's my current position, and I want to make it all the way here.
To that big dome area.
Yeah. To secure the artifact. Move around, you'll see it's going to be right here, and then if I go down, I am right here. So I'm going to make my way through.
And that's one of the cool things about this. It's got that, again, classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got your map.
Day
it's got
one
3D,
buy,
you
bro.
can
Day
rotate it,
one
'cause
buy.
Like navigation and exploration is a big theme in this game and in the series.
Also different visors, so I
Louisi.
just switch to
I'm
my
just saying,
visor,
bro.
I can scan this door here. It's going to give me access and a little bit additional information.
I'm just saying.
It's pretty important too,
Man,
just like learning
come on,
more
bro.
about the lore of
Come
this
on,
world.
man.
So
Come
scanning is
on.
very important. It's been
Come on, dude. Come on, man. Nintendo finally got there, and y'all still friggin'
You know,
complaining.
additional here, Space Pirate. You can
Still
see,
freaking
classic.
complaining.
All right.
Looks
And now they can go
amazing. Still friggin'
They're pretty
complaining.
ruthless. So one of them came at you to shank you.
They had it coming.
Definitely. So anything else to scan? We could even check out.
And
here,
whatever,
working
bro.
Down. So we have a dive
so
spike.
landing.
Yeah.
Spikes.
Okay.
Still
Things looking good.
freaking
I'm gonna make my way.
complaining. Still complaining. You know what I mean? Hey, nobody will ever be satisfied, bro. Nobody will ever be satisfied. Look at Donkey Kong. What? Look at Donkey
Hey
Kong.
everybody, welcome back to Nintendo.
Come on, man. Look at Donkey Kong right now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Not a day one. Also, what's up with that battery
He's a
life?
hungry boy. He needs his banana.
Wow. What's up with the battery? Wait.
Yeah, it was 3.
What you mean, what's up with the battery life? I haven't heard anything about the battery life. I would hope that the battery life is better. Bro, look how good this looks.
3 in a row there.
Look how much better this looks. This is the bro. Look how good
one
this
thing I want
looks.
to talk about early. We also talked about this in the earlier segment.
Oh
We missed it,
my
but,
God,
There's
dude.
all these hidden
Come on,
pockets
man.
everywhere in all the different layers and levels of this game,
Wow,
including
dude.
this one. So I want to go ahead and demonstrate that.
Look
now.
how
Like,
good
we can
this
actually
looks.
Just go ahead and punch our way down here.
Yes, we really,
Oh my God,
we really want to
dude.
stress how
Wow.
important it is and how fun it is to just dig tunnels wherever you can, because you never know what is waiting for you.
Perfect. You found something.
here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Break through the floor here.
There we go.
All right.
Waiting behind door number 1.
Well, if it has worse battery life, are you surprised that it has worse battery life? Are you surprised it's more powerful? You guys over here talking about graphics looking like PS2. It's more powerful. So yeah, it's gonna take more. It's gonna take more. That's what I'm saying. Just don't buy the Switch 2, bro. Just don't buy it. Just don't freaking buy it. Of course, the battery life is gonna be a little bit worse than the original Switch because it's more powerful. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Simple. If y'all gonna complain, just don't buy it.
That's 4 bananas in a row. If you want to play along at home,
Just
make sure
don't
you get,
freaking
one
buy it,
full
bro.
banana for every banana.
Just don't buy
We're
it.
off to a good start because our objective in the top left corner of the screen is to find bananas.
Just
So
don't buy it.
We've already made good progress.
Just don't freaking buy it.
So I'm pressing L to make music, which is pointing me back up above. So I better have.
They said 2 to 6.5 hours, depending on what you would like performance or quality wise. Okay, 2 to 6 hours. That's better than a lot of handhelds out right now. I don't understand. Like, That's way better battery life than majority of the handhelds that are out right now that you guys are paying 3 to 4 times the amount of a Switch 2. Are you hear what I'm saying? The battery life on a freaking Legion Go sucks. I mean, the most you're probably going to get is what? Maybe 2 to 3 hours max. And a Legion Go can't even do what a freaking Switch 2 can do. A freaking ROG Ally X can't even come close to a Switch 2. And you're paying way more for these handhelds. And they can't do 4K 60. They can't. Come on, dude. What? Stop the cap, bro.
What people fail to realize, Marlon, is that Metroid Prime 4 was originally a Nintendo Switch 1 game crossover to the Switch 2, and it looks impressive.
Yep. Straight up. I agree. I said, bro, I'll be playing the Switch 2 dock most of the time anyways. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like, you're paying far way more money. Look at the Steam Deck battery. Like, you're paying far way more money for these handhelds. Right? But the battery life is just as bad. Y'all complaining, whining and complaining about battery life? Really? Like, really? Obviously, it's more powerful, so the battery is not going to be as good as something that's less powerful. That's how handheld works. The more power that you cram into a handheld, it's going to consume more power to run. AKA, battery life will be less. Come on, you know this. Don't act like you don't know Nintendo. Like, Nintendo is going to give you the version 1 of the Switch 2. 2 years later, they're going to come out with a Switch 2 OLED. Better screen, better battery. Come on, you know they always do this. But, I mean, one would really think, like, the battery life is not going to be that much better than the Switch because it's more powerful. The screen is bigger. Like, more powerful components. Like, I do agree on the price of the games. Yes, that's ridiculous. Like, it is. It's ridiculous. I do agree. And the price should come down.
It's called portable chargers. PPL, wake up.
Man, people just finding everything to complain about. Just don't buy it, man. Like, yes, I do get the fact that you know, the games are $90. I hear you. I think the games should be less. I'm not defending that. I've been ranting in the beginning of the stream saying that needs to come down. The prices needs to come down in order for everybody to be able to afford. But even if the prices were $60 and $70, you still will be complaining. If Mario Kart World was $70 or $60, you still would be complaining. Why would you be complaining? Oh, because the graphics looks like PS2. Or the graphics looks like Xbox 360. You still would find something to complain about. Oh, the battery life sucks. Just don't freaking buy it. Look at these laptops that they're getting ready to come out. Super powerful components, 5090 laptops. You spending $5,000. I don't see y'all talking about that. Come on, get out of my face with that nonsense. You sitting here spending $5,000 on a gaming laptop with a 5090 in there, right? And you're only getting what, an hour to 2 hour battery. I don't see you complaining about spending $5,000 on a laptop with only not even 2 hours worth of battery life. But you're sitting here complaining about the Switch 2 giving you 2 to 6 hours depending on the performance that you do decide to pick. Compared to all the other handhelds that's on the market right now, the battery life is not so great on a lot of these handhelds. The Legion Go, the ROG Ally, the ROG Ally X. Like, how much battery life do you think you're getting out of those things? Not a whole lot. Don't even last you the entire day. When you max out brightness, max out speakers and all this and that, and you're paying way more for those devices. Some of y'all over here thinking you're getting iMac battery. You're getting MacBook battery. You're getting iPad Pro battery. Stop with that nonsense. You're not going to be getting no 10, 12 hour battery. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, man, like, so annoying. Like, it's just like, bro, like, You know this already. Like, you know this. Like, the more powerful these handhelds are going to get, the battery is not going to be great. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? The more crap they cram into it is the lesser the battery life is going to be. Get battery packs. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Get battery packs so when you're on the go, it's always charging. There's ways around this. Like, people over here acting like this is the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Calm down, relax. Like, if you don't want to buy it, just don't freaking buy it. Every new product that comes out, like, this is just the way it is. If it's more powerful, look at the ROG Ally X2 or whatever the crap it's going to be called. It's going to be more powerful. Battery life is probably not going to be as great. Yeah, it might have a bigger battery, but with them cramming all this crap in their OLED screen, all this gimmicky trickery stuff, the battery life is not going to be that great because it's taking more power. Whatever, man. Waste of time. So to be honest, Game Pass is the greatest deal now with the prices going up on the games. Even if the Game Pass goes up, it's still going to be an amazing value. Yeah, most people for the most part, like, you know. And then here we go. GTA 6 is not worth $90. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. So GTA 6 is not going to be worth $90. But majority of you got, if GTA 6 ends up retailing for $100, you're still going to buy it. You're still going to buy it. I don't know who you kidding. You're not fooling me. If you're telling me GTA 6, first of all, you're saying GTA 6 is not worth $90. You haven't even seen the game yet. And second of all, you over here talking about GTA 6 is not worth $100. Like, you're going to buy it. You're going to freaking buy it. If GTA 6 drops tomorrow for $100, you're going to rush out there and go buy it. Straight up. Straight up. So, I'm just saying, if it is $100, you're still going to freaking buy it. You're still going to buy it. Same thing with the Nintendo stuff. Some of y'all are just trolling right now. But the reality is, you're still going to buy it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, Donkey Kong looks like PS2 or Metroid looks like PS2. You're still going to buy it. Most of you guys are you're just doing it just to create all kind of rage bait nonsense. You're still going to buy it. You're still going to freaking buy it. Man, I know people like a book. They're sitting here, oh yeah. Yeah, too expensive. Oh, yeah. You're still going to friggin' buy it. You're still going to buy it. You're still going to turn around and buy it. You're going to, when you see everybody else on they Switch 2, playing they Switch 2, you're going to get jealous. And you're going to be like, you know what? What's up with all that trash you was talking about online? Yeah, you know what? That's just bluff talk. You know what, man? I'm going to give in and I'm going to pull the trigger on it, man. What? I thought you said that the Switch 2 was not worth it over the Switch 1. Yeah. I was just tripping, dog. Were you? Well, I thought you said Donkey Kong looks like PS2 and Metroid looks like PS2. I thought you said you wasn't going to buy Mario Kart for $80 to $90. Yeah. I know what I said, dog. I don't need no reminder, man. I'm going to pull the trigger on it and purchase it, man. Everybody else having fun, man. I'm being left out, man. So wasn't you up in Marlon's chat talking a whole bunch of garbage? Yeah, I'm still going to buy it, though. Are you still going to buy it? You still going to freaking buy it. Majority of people who are sitting here talking all this nonsense, you're still going to buy it. When you see everybody, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, your brother, you know what I'm saying, playing they Switch 2, you go over their house, you're like, wait a minute. Is that the Switch 2? Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't come in my house talking about, oh, shoot. Wait. Hold on. You up in my house talking about, oh, shoot. Wasn't you up in Marlon's chat talking all that rah-rah? Talking about you not buying the Switch 2, it's not worth it? Don't be coming over here drooling at the mouth, looking at my 4K TV, looking at Mario, talking about, oh, shoot, is that the Switch 2? Yeah, it's the Switch 2. Are you going to buy one? Yeah, I'm going to buy one now. What? But you was up in Marlon's chat with all that rah-rah bar. Right. Now you're rubbing your hands like Birdman now that you see your uncle, your aunt, and your sister and your girlfriend playing the Switch 2. Oh, shoot. Is that Prime 4? Oh, wow. Look at the raindrops on the visor. Oh, shoot. You know what? I take back what I said. Take back what you said. Uh-huh. Listen, I am not trying to hear it. I am not the same people. You know what's funny? It was the same thing with the PS5 Pro. Oh, I'm not going to buy it. Oh, it ain't worth it. Mark Cerny is a liar. And then you still turn around and bought the PS5 Pro. Well, I thought you said Mark Cerny was a liar. Oh, nah, dog, I changed my mind. Oh, really? So now the PS5 Pro is worth it. It's going to be the same thing with the Switch 2. So you know what? I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Lies, just lies, dude. It's the every single time. Every time something comes out, listen, I get it about the price, bro, but it's just like with Apple. Like, is either you gonna buy it or you're not gonna buy it. You think Apple cares about you going in front of these stores talking that rah-rah? Oh man, the iPhone is too expensive. Security, escort them off our property. They don't care. Is either you gonna buy it or you're not gonna buy it. Yo, I'm just trying to listen. You know, I'm not going to be giving y'all no fluff talk. You know, I keep it real with y'all. Like a lot of all this noise that I'm hearing right now regarding the Switch 2, people are still going to freaking buy it. Because truth be told, is either your kids are going to make you buy it, or your girlfriend, or your man, or your daddy, or your mama, or your uncle, or your sister, or your friend gonna make you buy one. So I'm not trying to hear it. I am not trying to hear it. Talking and and whatever. You forgot Auntie. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear it. Like, you forget this is Nintendo we're talking about. So you can say whatever you want to say. And say the Switch 2 is not worth it. And this and that, you're not going to buy it. Okay, whatever. You're still going to freaking buy it. You're still going to buy it. He said, bro, I wonder if they will be a Switch 2 edition of Mortal Kombat 1. Nah, probably. Well, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. I mean, they're already doing something for Elden Ring, Cyberpunk. Listen, man. Don't listen to all that negativity. Most people who you're seeing complaining that the Switch 2 is garbage, they're still going to purchase it. Don't listen to all of that. If you are a diehard Nintendo fan and you are sold on the Switch 2 already. If you're a diehard Nintendo fan, it doesn't matter what Tom, Harry, Clive, Calvin, Sebastian, all these, Mark, whatever anybody else is saying. It doesn't matter what they're saying. If you are a diehard Nintendo fan, it's just like with PlayStation. Who freaking cares? Okay, PS5 Pro is too expensive. Guess what? People who want a PS5 Pro will buy a PS5 Pro. Same thing with the Switch 2. You're not going to stop people from buying the Switch 2. Yes. Is it expensive? Of course it is, man. What is cheap nowadays? Nothing is freaking cheap. Everything is going through the freaking roof. Tariffs or no freaking tariffs, you still would be complaining, saying that, oh, the graphics don't look too good, and oh, this, and it's always something to freaking complain. Just be happy that we're getting 4K 60 finally from Nintendo after all these light years. Ugh, whatever, man. Just, chat a bunch of garbage. I'm just laughing, bro. He said, bro, did you see the Street Fighter 6 gameplay for the Switch 2 yet? If not, just talking a bunch of rubbish, you know, stop, like, relax, like, so annoying, like, relax. Whining and complaining about every little thing, like, just chill, bro, like, relax. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still gonna buy it? You still gonna buy it? You know what I mean? Man, look at this game right here. What? Brand new IP. Brand new IP. Man. Brand new IP. Brand new From Software game. Exclusive. Exclusive.
I give you
to the freaking Switch
my
2.
blood.
Come on, bro. Still freaking complaining.
My life.
He said Marlon's rich.
Turn.
I'm rich? Oh,
with.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
And transport him.
It's gonna have multiplayer?
Of moonlight.
Whatever, bro. Still freaking complaining.
To humanity's very dusk.
Gaming in Reaction says some of you guys mental is in question. What part of just don't buy it you don't understand? Exactly. Just don't freaking buy it. Just don't buy it. Just don't freaking buy it. Just don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't freaking buy it. Always complaining about something. Listen, Marlon, it says we have 4K 60, 4K up to 120 FPS, and it looks good. If we're really getting that on Switch 2 before PlayStation and Xbox doing that, they should be ashamed. Nintendo is winning. Like, bro, the graphics looks decent, and you're still friggin' complaining. You're still complaining. Like, you can't make everybody happy, bro. You can't. My God, look how good this looks. Wow, man. Come on, bro. Like, still freaking complaining. Freaking complaining. Just don't buy it.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
PS4. Somebody said what's wrong with PS4? What's wrong with PS4? Most of y'all still playing on PS4. I don't get it. Most of y'all still playing on PS4. So you talking about PS4. What's wrong with PS4? Come on, dog. I don't understand you guys. Y'all over here talking about PS4. Like, most of the Sony fan base is still on PS4. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I think Miyazaki will talk about this game in a presentation today. Game ain't even coming out till 2026. Only available on Switch 2. And you're still friggin' complaining. Still complaining. You know what I'm saying? PS4. What's wrong with PS4? What's wrong with PS4? People are still, it says 2025, and people are still playing on PS4. So now we're disrespecting PS4 now. Oh, this is PS4. Bro, PS4 is still good to this day. Be happy that it looks like PS4. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, whatever, dude. Whatever. It says, I gave my PS4 away 2 years ago. PS5. But that's the crazy part. Like, people are forgetting that majority of the PlayStation fan base is still on PS4. Still on PS4. And people are still, Eric says, people are going to really complain when Sony discontinue the PS4. Let them complain. Let them complain. You still freaking complaining. It's let Nintendo eat. That means competition. Bro, you know how much competition this is going to put on Sony and Microsoft right now? The fact that Nintendo is in the 4K space, whatever. My man Jerry says, let Nintendo eat. That means competition is in the field and force companies to do better and give us quality games. Just have fun playing whatever platform you like. Straight up. You see what I'm saying? PS4 is still good to this day. Some of the best games that we're playing on PS5 are cross-generation games. Don't forget that. Look at The Last of Us Part 2. That was a PS4 game. That started out as a PS4 game. Are you kidding me right now? Look at Ghost of Tsushima. That is a PS4 game. Are you serious? If you're looking at the Switch 2 and you're saying that's PS4, that's amazing that Nintendo got to PS4 graphics. You should be happy. Not everything needs to be cutting edge. Keep telling you guys that. Like, man, whatever. Keep complaining. Just don't freaking buy it. GTA 6 on Switch 2 would be, oh yeah. Man, that would be awesome, dude. That would be freaking awesome. And guess who is going to try to compete with Nintendo? Sony and Microsoft. Sony and Microsoft is going to compete now than ever before with Nintendo. They're going to try to come out with a handheld hybrid or a handheld. Did y'all not hear the rumors that Sony was supposed to be coming out with a PS5 handheld? Microsoft is trying to do a handheld too. This is forcing Sony and Microsoft to give more competition, to do better and to be more competitive and stuff like that. Like, really? Man, it says, and we was complaining that Nintendo was behind. Exactly. Now that Nintendo is pushing 4K, you're still freaking complaining. You're still complaining. So people would never be satisfied, bro. It's the same thing that's going to happen with PlayStation 6, with the next Xbox. People are still going to complain about that too. Oh, it's too expensive. Oh, it's going to be something to complain about. I can almost guarantee you. If it ain't about graphics, it's about price. If it ain't about price, it's something else. I said another good thing about the Switch is that it will be the only portable handheld to play GTA 6 since it won't be on handhelds that have Steam. There you go. There you go. If it comes out before it goes to PC. You know what I'm saying? So, man, he said, Marlon, it's coming very soon. People are gonna become jumping ship when Sony PSP3 come out. Man, listen, bro. Knight says, Marlon, normally I agree with you. I think GTA 6, Assassin's Creed, Doom, etc. deserves the $80 to $100 charge, but they have budgets 1,000 times those of Nintendo Studios. I know. And no, let me say, I don't know if you probably were just coming in here, Knight, but I said that they need to drop the price. They need to. I'm not defending the $80 to $90 games. I said that those prices need to come down. Those prices need to come down. But what I was saying was, people over here saying that the Switch 2 is garbage. It's not worth it over the Switch. Are you kidding me? You don't see the upgrade? That's what I'm talking about. Like, the prices of the games, yes, it's ridiculous. The prices needs to come down. I do agree, and I've been said that. I'm not saying that it's okay for them to charge $80 to $90 for a Mario Kart game. That needs to be $69 or $60. I do agree that the prices needs to come down. Don't get it twisted. So it's just like the rest of the other stuff people whining and complaining about. Oh, PS2 graphics and PS3, whatever. Keep complaining. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. He said they keep repeating themselves over and over. It says, we get it. It says, we heard you. It says, you don't like it. It ain't worth it. Got it. Stick to what you console you prefer and play it on. Hey, straight up gaming interactions is straight up. Like, nobody needs to keep repeating themselves. Like, if y'all keep repeating yourselves saying PS2 graphics and this, just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Switch 2 screen is better than OLED 1. I'm happy. Hey man, listen. It's still a LCD screen. What do I wish it was an OLED screen? 100%. But it's not. And so we got what we got now. So it's like, okay, what else can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like what else can we do? He said the last Nintendo system I bought was the N64. I skipped the Switch one. Count me in on the Switch 2. Hey man, hey. All I can say is this. All I can say is this, bro. All I can say it is, listen, regardless of what people are saying about the Switch 2, it's going to be sold out. Mark my words. Hear me loudly and clearly right now. This is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to end the stream. Bro, all this complaining about PS2 graphics, Switch 2 is not worth it. If it's not worth it, just don't buy it. I'm not buying it, this and that. It's going to be sold out. It's going to be sold out. And guess who is going to end up bending the knee and purchasing the Switch 2 eventually? The people that are saying that it's not worth it now. Period. That's what happens every single time. Every single time. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, but hey, everybody have their own opinion. I got mine, y'all got y'all's, and I have to respect y'all opinions. There's no defending this. The price is too expensive. Well, maybe the Switch 2 is not going to be for everybody, but that's fine. And even with the prices as high as it is, it's still going to be sold out. You understand? The Mario Kart world is going to sell like hotcakes, period, regardless of the price. The Switch 2 is going to be sold out regardless of the price. So I love y'all. That's it for me. Hit the like button for me, guys. Hit the share button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. And like the great etiquette would say, please have yourself a wonderful one. Love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy, man. And hey, man, everybody has a right to their own opinion. I respect y'all opinion. If you think that the Switch 2 is a waste of money, then hey, just don't buy it. Vote with your wallets. And for those of you who are going to buy the Switch 2, you're going to buy the Switch 2. What I'm not in agreement with is the price of the games being $80 to $90. I am not jigging with that. That is not okay. The price needs to come down, which I've said that in the beginning of this stream over and over again. Prices need to come down. Other than that, I love what Nintendo is doing with the power, with the capabilities, with games that I grew up on as a kid, and actually seeing the differences in the gameplay and the visuals looks really good to me. On that note, that's just my opinion. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love you guys. We out.